Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Let me adjust. I changed my scenery. I'm still in the dining room. They finally finished putting up the molding. See? I just speak over there, but they finally finished putting up the crown molding, y'all. And I am so happy. Let me get in touch with my girl. Hold on, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm doing like Lisa. Welcome to the live. Let me see. I don't be right. Be right back, y'all. I think I got my phone. Oh, I got my phone upside down. Hello, Eliza Gale. I'm getting ready to let V know that I am live. I think I'm gonna try to come on Tuesdays if I don't have anything else on my schedule or I'm not too busy. I'm gonna try to come live. Something on the screen. I'm gonna try to come live on Tuesday at maybe 1 or a little after 1. I'm not gonna set that in concrete, because things happen. And I hate when my bra strap show, y'all. That's just a pet peeve of mine. But when you get busy, you just can't stop. This morning, well, my granddaughter went to bed again, then washed the dishes. So I had some, free time. I washed the dishes. Then I cleaned up the cabinet over the stove. Cause you know how when you got stuff in your cabinet, stuff leak all over everywhere. It was a cabinet over the stove, and I keep, I admit from childhood, I remember my grandparents, my grandma and my mom saving bacon grease, and I had a can where I kept bacon grease. But you know how sometimes the grease will get all up there, so I just clean all that out when my cabinet feel like new. Look, I love novelty ink pens. This is a unicorn I got from Dollar Tree. And it had to be purple. So when they have it at the front, what they call the impulse area. And I got some of those big fat ink pens too. One of them one of them is for Christmas, and I think one is Wonder Woman. I'm gonna have to take this to church because I got a niece that teaches school. She loves novelty pens too, and her favorite color is purple. Oh, you do? Oh, how wonderful. Well, check Dollar Tree out. They have a lot. Isn't he cute? Hey, Keto girl, thank you. I do appreciate y'all. Please give the video a thumbs up. Let me try to let me get up with V and tell her I'm live. Thank y'all for being here. I'll be right with you. How are you today, kiddo girl? Yes. When everybody get in, we can start chatting. Let me open my phone, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. It's something on my computer screen. I don't know what it is, y'all. Sorry for rubbing that across there, but must be some. I think it might be oh, I think it's a reflection. I'm trying to wipe off. Good kiddo girl. I'm trying to wipe off a reflection. Y'all, I can barely see. Keep up. Eliza, thank you for being here, keeping up with the live. I have so much. I got stuff on my face, treatment on my face, and I had to put some under my eyes, so it kind of hindered my eyesight a little bit. But hey, God is still able. He's working it out. Let me get V. Okay. All right. Hey, just being denied. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yes, I was trying. It's a reflection, I guess, from the camera or something. And I see this little like dot. At first, it was kind of like, I thought it was, 'cause I have grease on my hands a lot of times. Hey, Kiki, something came up. Y'all know what? I'm going to tell y'all. Hey, Mukbun, I'm trying to keep up, y'all. Excuse me. Mukbun, hello. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank everybody for being here. Gemini Beauty, Crystal, Christine, loving YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Angela Critters. Let me tell y'all what. I want the, you know, I'm trying to get my screen right, y'all. I got on these plastic gloves. Anybody that knows me knows I have eczema. My legs and my arms has improved tremendously, but my face and my hands are not faring so well. I couldn't even go to church Sunday because my face was all wet up. So if y'all see me wiping, that's what I'm wiping. Yes, thumbs up the live. Thank you. And look, y'all, let me show y'all something. Kinky locks and everybody, look at this. This is what some y'all know that gel that everybody uses. What is it, y'all? Come on now, kinky locks, everybody. I know y'all know. Oh, thank y'all for the thumbs up. What is that gel, y'all? V, what is the gel? What's the brand name of the gel? What's the company, y'all? I put on a little bit of lipstick, y'all. I want to get a nice red lipstick, but I have trouble wearing red. I don't know what it is, but I want to get some red lipstick. Anyway, this is a container where y'all know the gel I'm talking about. That's right, Gemini Beauty. That's right, Echo Styler Gel. Echo, however you say it. My 17-year-old granddaughter, if I say it and say it wrong, she corrected me. I said, I don't care, girl. V knows that I make my own, what I call my natural concoction. Let me tell y'all this. I am trying, this is a disclaimer, I am trying to work with my eczema, y'all. I have been to 3 dermatologists, okay? So the Lord just spoke to me and told me, said, hey, I equipped you when you were born with everything you need to succeed in this life, okay? So, and I said, I remember when I grew up, back in the day, V, we didn't have money to every time you got something going on. Thank you, Kinky Lock Tray. Back in the day, we didn't have money to every time you got a scrape or a cut, you didn't feel this or this was out of place. You didn't have money to run to the doctors or to the ER. Sometimes you'd be almost bleeding to death. And Mama said, come on in here, Gail. I got something to put on it. Right? So let me tell you this. I remember growing up and when my mom and mammy, something came up, they made something for you got a fever. Mammy took a clean cloth, cut up some onion, put some onion on that thing, tied it around your head, and next thing you know, that fever was gone, y'all. They was always making little sad. Y'all know what? If I knew then like I know now, I would have been sitting on $1 billion corporation because I would have written all that stuff down and took it in. Thank you, Kato Grout. But let me tell you, I started thinking about how one time my little brother had diarrhea so bad. My mom told my daddy to go to the sweet gum tree and get some leaves off. She washed those leaves and she boiled them and made like a little tea, y'all. I guess he could have been maybe, I don't think he was over 10. because, he's younger than I am. And she made a little tea, had him drink it. She might gave him a little bit of cornbread on the side or something like that. Because y'all know old people kept cornbread made up. Yes, I do. Hey, Miss Louisiana housewife. Yes, I make my own. Let me tell y'all something. I start, V can attest to this, and maybe Liza Gale too. I couldn't find, I have steroid cream in there that was prescribed for me, and my doctor said, use it on your hands and your leg, but be careful putting it under your eyes and on your face because it thins your skin out, and we don't want you to have thin skin on your face. So I said, I be doggone, I'm like Martin Gaye, I be doggone if love ain't a man's best friend. Let me tell you something. I said, I be doggone if I'm gonna keep putting that crap on my face, knowing it's thinning out my skin. So I started researching different oils, what those oils were good for. And I wrote it down. And I took so much girl, I don't know how much of each oil I got in here. Cause back in the day, V, we didn't cook by no measurement. You just put enough in there what you thought. Cause the yeah, we didn't. And that's right, kiddo girl, them home remedies. So I took some of those oils and I have two more I'm gonna add to. I told my daughter to when she next time she go to the beauty supply to get me some jojoba oil, and I'm thinking about pomegranate oil in there. I'm gonna research a little bit more about pomegranate oil. But let me tell y'all something. I've only been natural since May, and my hair when it was perm was almost to my waist, but my dermatologist advised me to get the chemicals out my hair. So I had this May I had transitioned. I had made up my mind when I first started transitioning that I would transition for 2 years. When that 2 years up, I was cutting the rest of the perm off. So here I was going from hair. I could have used to have my boobs with my hair. I went from that when May came and I washed my hair and I said, I'm tired, because when you got natural here and you natural to here and then you perm down to here. When I washed, I got tired of doing this and doing that, then rolling it to mix those, textures of hair. So when May came, that was my 2 years. I cut it off and y'all, I feel so liberated. Let me tell y'all something. But my hair has grown a lot, y'all. Look, I'll be back to waist length at no time, but the shrinkage is real. But I put a little curler on it this morning. After I got out of the shower, I put a little perm rod or something on it. But yes, the shrinkage is real. But I might just get somebody to get my daughter to flat iron it for me because I haven't had heat on my hair in 2 years. And the lady that used to do my hair, she could take care of my hair, but she died, and God rest her soul. And let me tell y'all something. Yes, B. Mukbang and things. My daughter, her hair grows fast like mine. Her hair, okay, y'all, don't take this the wrong way. This is what I used to hear old people say. They would do the hand like this, hair about long as rat titties. And so I tell her, she done had it every color. V could tell y'all. My daughter had put her head in here to show us her color. She's been purple, teal, um, blonde, orange, hot pink. She's had her hair every kind of color. I guess every hair follicle do shrink. So I just put a scrunchie on this back here. Just pull it out of my face. I was tired of the same old. Cause I used to just wash it do a twist out. When I got ready to go to church or somewhere, I would untwist it and then separate it. But now I do mini twists. Then when I go to church, when I get ready to go to church, I untwist it and I don't separate it. But there are sometimes, girl, I wear my curls, and then there's sometimes I would rock my fro like nobody's business. But anyway, getting back to this oil. Yes, B. Thank you, Angela Critters. I love y'all. And thank you, Lisa, for yes. You know, in his word it said I can do all things through Christ that strengthen me. So, you know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm a 20-something year cancer survivor, and I know every word that's in his word is true, and I'm gonna take him at his word, y'all. Cause you living beneath your privilege if you don't take the Lord at his word. Hallelujah. Yes, sir. You know, there was a time back in the day when the doctor told to wake me up so he can tell me, you know, the mass he took out of me. He said, I knew it was cancer when I held it in my hand, but you know what? My God said different. When I went back to my doctor and I thanked him, you know, when I went back for my checkup, and I thanked my gynecologist, you know, and everything. I thank you. I said, I knew my healing come from the Lord. You were just an instrument that he used for my purpose. Okay. So he, you know, I told him thanks, and he said, you know, a lot of people don't tell him thanks once but when he sent me to the cancer center in Greenville, North Carolina, they said, I don't know what your doctor sent you here for. You don't have cancer. Hey, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Girl, I feel that thing. Let me tell y'all something. Glory be to God. He's a miracle worker. Miracle worker. He is a miracle worker. One of my favorite singers, Rance Allen. If you don't know him, get to know, because that man can sing. Okay. Anyway, getting back to this oil. Okay. I tell y'all what, if you want some silly time, come in here. You're feeling down, I'm a help lift your spirit because it's all good. Yes, sir. Okay, getting back to my oil. You know, when you got oil, it's just gonna be oil. So I kept some of the oil that I used. My daughter gave me I told her she used sometime the wild growth oil. So I told her next time you get a container of your wild growth oil empty, give it to me. So I put some of my oil before I made it a liquid into that. And I take it, you know, and put that oil in my hair. Because let me tell y'all something, I use this on my eczema hair, and I use it on my natural hair, y'all. Because it's only oil and shea butter. So I kept researching the oil. Hi, Linda Bernard. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. So I knew there had to have been a way to, you know, to make an oil become a solid. So I started researching shea butter, right? And somebody had said, if you got a tree nut allergy, you're going to be allergic to shea butter. So I researched it too, you know. So what I did yesterday, you can tell where the eczema is on my face here, and it's a little place here. So yesterday, I washed my face, and I put some raw shea butter, just the shea butter on my face, on these areas. Hey, my doctor tell me once you do something, you don't get a reaction in an hour, you're okay. When an hour came, that shea butter hadn't done nothing to me. So when I researched shea butter, I put the shea butter with the oil. I made a, you know, because you can't just put this on the burner. So I took a pan from my kitchen, put water in it, got the water hot, removed it from the burner, put this in there, and got the oil hot, and then put about 3 spoonfuls of shea butter. At first, I started off 1 or 2, but then when, you know, it chilled and it wasn't a liquid enough, because the shea butter, even though you can use it for your hair and for your skin, it acts as a binder, and it banded all that oil together. So that's why it's yellow. But what I am gonna do, I'm working on. Thank you. I work and I'm working on another recipe. I'm gonna make another recipe. I'm gonna make another recipe, but since that is more grease, cause you know all that oil, it's gonna be greasy. And my mama always told me, y'all, my mom is 93 and she's an assisted living, and my mom is a hoot. She used to always tell me I was nice nasty because I never like to get anything thing on my hand. That's why when I'm doing my natural hair and I'm putting the creams and stuff, I be watching some of those videos and they be having all this cream and stuff that they use on their hair all over their hands. It makes me cringe. I don't like to get stuff on my hands, y'all. Months when I was growing up, I didn't like to get my hands dirty. She would always call me nice nasty. So when I use that oil, okay, y'all, this is why I have on the glove. I have eczema on my hand. I put some of my concoction on my hands, and then I put these plastic gloves on. I wear these gloves for anywhere from 15, 20 minutes to maybe a half hour, sometime an hour. And then I'll, just kind of, my mama says, salmonize that cream into my hand. Because, y'all, I can't even wear my rings. My hand, my knuckles and stuff are so, messed up. Hey, Candy Shell. Like y'all, any of y'all, if I say your name wrong, please forgive me. Because, like I said, I got this cream and stuff on my eyes, and I can, it's kind of hindering my vision a little bit. But the main reason with these postures in y'all, I can barely say my name. I said one day I'm gonna come on live and I ain't gonna have my teeth in. I'm just gonna sit here and talk to y'all with this hole in my mouth. Okay, y'all. V block whoever you block the person Crystal Christine was saying block. So because my youngest son is a pastor, so his oldest daughter is away in the military. She is 20 years old. She look like she's about 11 or 12, y'all. She's so little. She's away in the military. She is um, she's a linguist. She's a linguistical analyst in the Air Force. Y'all, she graduated from early college with 2 associate degrees, right? Then 2 weeks later, she graduated from high school, y'all. And then about 6 months later, she was gonna go for college transfer, but she decided to go to the military. She's in the Air Force. So she's well, she's getting top secret. So she's learning Arabic. So she'll be one of the ones that'll go to translate and stuff like that. And I told her one day, thank you, Linda Bernard. Thank you for the love. And I told her one day, I said, Bree, thank you for your service, because we went that Sunday over there because she was home to see her before she left, and I was hugging and kissing her. And I have a picture of me and her on my Instagram page. And I hugged her and kissed her. And I call my grandchildren, because y'all know my oldest grandson, 19. I still call him Boo. I call him my Boo. I said, did he mind? He's a heavy voice. No, Grandma, I don't mind. I ain't kept in mind anyway. Hey, I'm still Grandma. I'm gonna still call you by your nickname, okay? But anyway, I was at the church. We were taking pictures after church, loving on everybody, and I didn't want to turn her loose and stuff. And I was holding her and kissing her. I said, Bree, I said, thank you. She said, for what, Grandma? I said, thank you for your service. She said, I ain't done nothing yet. I said, stay humble, girl. I will, Angela. And I do text her sometime in the evening when I'm because she had told us what time is good time to text her and stuff. So I do text her a few times a week, because she's so far from home. She's never been away from home. And I do text her. Sometimes it's only say, hey, baby, grandma loves you. And y'all, I still have, I'm going to tell you, I love little girls when they dressed up. I love to see little girl dressed up in red with that little patent leather shoes on them. Or when they dressed up in any little frilly dress that matter. And I bought her a little outfit, and I bought some little red patent leather shoes. I think they're size 0 or 1. Y'all still got those shoes. I texted her a picture. She said, Grandma, you still got them shoes. And I said, yeah, I still got them, baby. And cause y'all know I don't hardly throw nothing away. I was looking in something and found receipts from 1998, 2012, and all like that. Walmart receipts or receipts where I went and bought ink for my printer, because I was saving everything, just in case I had to do some taxes. Oh, Angela Critter, your daughter graduated from ECU. Well, my 17-year-old granddaughter is here. She wants to attend ECU, but my grandson, he was studying chemical engineering at the University of Louisville, but he's back home now because, y'all, with the world like it is, I didn't want him to keep being that far from home. Y'all, and he's asthmatic. He carries 2 inhalers, one in each pocket. And I just wanted him to be closer to home, so he's now applying to different colleges. So hopefully he'll be back in school in January. So he's working there. So I told him, I said, look, you're going to need your money when you go to school. Save your money. Take out your little bit of money every week for gas or for things, you might want a burger or something, and I should save your money. So when you go to school, you can just concentrate on going to school. So Angela Critters from North Carolina. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, I might be having to get up and get another pair of glasses, but I'm working with these old hands, y'all. But thank God they're getting better. Thank you, SB. Y'all, um, I'm on the other side. V, have you taken notice that the scenery had changed? Thank everybody for the thumbs up. Um, V, did you notice that my backdrop had changed? I moved to the other side of the dining room. I said, I give y'all a look. So as y'all can see, if you look around the room, if you see mugs everywhere, see? Okay, see what I was trying to see what that is. When you got a whole lot of stuff in your house and you don't know what's in there? Oh, okay, okay. Where I am about 5 hours from Charlotte. Cause to get to Charlotte, we can almost be in South Carolina. So I know about where you are. Yeah. Candy Shell, you in North Carolina too? I am in a little small town. We are closer to Virginia, to go to Virginia than to go down North Carolina the other way. Because if you start trying to get to like Winston-Salem, Charlotte, and all those places like that, we can get to Philadelphia in the time it would take us to get there. Okay. We gonna have to try to get together sometime. So I'm about 2 hours, 2.5 hours from North Carolina. I mean, listen at me. I'm about maybe 2 to 2.5 hours to Norfolk, Virginia, because we go down there a lot of time to Norfolk, Portsmouth, Virginia Beach, to thrift stores and stuff. Sometimes me and my husband just ride off in the sunset, end up at Virginia Beach somewhere, just a night here or there. One time we rode off, we end up in Maryland. We was in Salisbury, Maryland, because there's a Salisbury, North Carolina. So if we go back through North Carolina, like you're going up that way, like to Charlotte and Fayetteville somewhere, that's 5 or 6 hours. And that's about how much time it take us to get to Philadelphia. Come out. Me and my husband, we'll go to Philadelphia in a heartbeat. Oh, okay, B, come on. But V, did you notice my backdrop had changed? Yeah, I was watching a video the other day about the benefits of coffee, V. Go to YouTube and look it up. And my husband kept telling me, come on, drink with 2 cups of coffee a day, y'all. Okay, that's my fireplace. And at Christmas time, y'all, we got so many grandchildren and great grand. We hang some down the stair banister, and I fixed it up with lights and garland and stuff. And then we go by the age. I go from the oldest, and when I get too many, I have put some up here. The great grands be down here in this area, right? But I have some stocking holders that I put up here, and so my third oldest son is a truck driver. So the video the memory came up on Facebook with the stockings, and he said, Mom, so why don't you put some more under that? So I was thinking about putting, maybe my children some stockings up, since he wants some stockings up. And listen, y'all, my third oldest son, Josh, he, like I said, he's a truck driver. He'll spend some time, he might send me a text or call me and say, Ma, I'll be in the area. Can you cook me some beans and some homemade biscuit? And I'll put a piece of smoked sausage or something on the side. So he came home one day and he took a picture of his bowl of beans and his homemade biscuit. Okay, Linda Bernard, thanks for coming in. You never had a cup of coffee, girl. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of, see if I was using my portable camera, my camera, USB camera, I could really give y'all. Yes, my son, my 2 youngest children, my youngest son is a pastor. He said he don't like biscuits. My daughter, my baby, she says she don't like biscuits either, but her son, that child 19 years old, he about 6'6" or 6'7". He loved grandma biscuit. V, I made a big pot of chili Sunday, because like I said, I wasn't able to go to church because my face was swept up. I made a big pot of chili, and he was saying, Grandma, can you make the chili without the beans? I said, if you're eating chili and you get a spoonful of beans, you don't know when you're eating beans or when you're eating the meat, So I made a big pot of chili. So last night I had got a package of a cornbread mix from Dollar Tree. It was honey and something cornbread. It took 3 eggs, and I make my cornbread in my black iron skillet. Let me tell y'all, them 3 eggs, that cornbread rose so high, y'all. Let me tell you something. I thought it was gonna jump out the pan. It was good, y'all. So I fried fish last night, and my Grandson, he didn't fish, so it was some chili left. He ate chili, but I don't know if he ate any of the cornbread, but he tore that chili up. V, yes, he did. And my daughter, she said, "Ma, that's what wrong with my kids. You always cooking." I said, "Ain't I gotta cook so me and your daddy can have something to eat. So why am I just gonna cook a little bit? Cause she leaves like 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work, and when she come home, she is dog tired, and sometimes she'll just run upstairs, take time to feed her dog, and then run upstairs, getting it, because we got one of those iron tubs, that big tub upstairs. I wish we had it down here. It's kind of like the clawfoot, but it's sitting like on a little pedestal, and that tub, it kind of rises up in the back, and you can sit back there in that tub and just soak. So when nobody's here but me and my husband, I'll take a little trip upstairs and run that water and get in that tub and just sit back with some bubble bath and relax and wash my troubles down the drain. But anyway, so that's, you know, I don't mind cooking, y'all. Sometimes I get a little weary, like some of us always do, and V know I'm working on it. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If I get a fake Louis Vuitton, I think I got one of those roll bag, a satchel that somebody had given me, and it's white, and it got like if I had been thinking, I could have bought it in here. Yes, V, that big old tub, and cause where the commode area is a door, and you could, my husband took the door off because it just took up a lot of space when you try to keep the door open or keep the door closed. But when you first go up the steps, the main door to the bathroom where the commode is, you can close that and close the door around the other way that faces the tub. But that big old tub, y'all, you would think you were in somebody's pool. But let me tell you something. If I get my hands on, I don't, y'all know, you're going to cut up a fake Louis Vuitton. Hey, the average person don't know a fake from a real one, and you got to get mighty close and look, see where the serial number is and all that stuff. Somebody try to get that. If I'm carrying a bag, like I got a bag that got Prada on it, I know it ain't no real Prada, y'all. But the people that I rub elbows with that I see every day, they don't know Prada from Perry, you know? So I tell you, I got grease on my face. It gets in my glass. So if I get my bag, somebody get close enough to my face, trying to see what my bag is. You know what I'm gonna do? Forgive me, Lord. I'm gonna punch her right in the throat. Let me tell you, I raised up with a lot of brothers, and I have climbed just as many trees as my brothers have. They're My daughter is the same way. She got four brothers, and when none of them ain't home, and sometimes, there's an area where we had to put some that stuff. My daughter opened that window to one of the top bedrooms up there and go right on top of the house, put the stuff on, come down and say, I done it, Daddy. And my husband said, done what? I put that stuff on top of the house for you. Oh, she cut them up to make keychain. Oh, thank you for coming back, Candy Shell. Yeah, somebody get in my face, talking about they're gonna try to see what kind of bag. It's just like everywhere you go, you see people carrying Michael Kors bag. Y'all, I know half of those are knockoff, but it is none of my business. a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. Let me tell you, if I got a fake and it complements my outfit, I'm a fake on, honey. I'm gonna be carrying my little bag and I'm gonna be walking in authority. I'm walking in authority, living life without apology. Hey, 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 don't get me started, y'all. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't start up this car. Don't rev up the engine. Vroom, 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 vroom. Yeah, like I said, I was raised up with a lot of brothers. It was a long time before mama had a girl that um I had climbed just as many trees as my brothers. I have jumped that. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know what our, that's probably why when we get a little age on, that's probably why our knees and stuff ain't no good. Cause when we were growing up and I had a lot of male cousins, and if the boys, you know what they say, anything you can do, I can do better. If we out there playing and the boys go to do something, you think those are me and all my female cousins out there want to try to do the same thing? We'd be like, I can do that, and then no, you can't do it. You're a girl. Why not? When they, hey, my granddaddy, my maternal grandpa, beside being a conjure doctor like his daddy before him, um, he farmed, right? Well, there was always a barn, y'all. The boys would go climbing up the barn loft, and they're like, "Granddaddy gonna get you. You up there in that loft." Hey, those boys thought they gonna jump out that loft, and we want to jump out. Hee hee ha ha. Hey, trick or treat. Shoot, them boys got out there and done stuff. If my older brothers and stuff would, well, everybody sitting there chop wood back in the day. We said cut wood. If they went out there to the wood pile, got their axe and cut wood, y'all know I had tried to. That's one thing I never mastered. Me and my female cousin, we would go out there and we would take that axe and we what was the man name? Paul Bunyan that cut down that big tree? We would get that axe and we would go whack across that wood. We'll do it a few times. We'd be like, whew. I heard old folks say, "Ah, Lord." We'd go, whew, ah, Lord. And everybody like, Mammy, he using the Lord name in vain. She gonna get you. So then another one, when the boys would come up and say, let me have it. And they would get that wood, come whack up. One whack, that wood split in two, and here they go. Girl, that's probably why part of the reason why my knees are going south right now. Let me tell y'all something. Following those boys, doing all that stuff they were doing, but it was fun, you know. And we stayed outside all the live long day, unless you had some chores in the house that you needed to do. And when you got old enough, you know where you were in that kitchen. Because with those aunts cooking, I'm a grandma cooking, you got a certain age, and y'all know they had a ring a washing machine, right? I hated wash day. Because my grandma always had auntie number grandchildren at her house. Clothes had to be washed. And using that ringer washing machine, putting that girl, it will put you through the ringer to use that washing machine. We ain't been on but 45 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun. But my hand feels so much better since I had my little gloves on. So once I get oil in it, I can go a few times without having to re-oil my hand cause oil in the gloves. So there you go. V. I love novelty pens. I got this from Dollar Tree. I showed it to Eliza again when I first came on. It got this little thing you put on the tip. I love novelty pens. I ain't let my granddaughter see it. And it's in my favorite color, purple. Lime green is my daughter's favorite color. If my granddaughter see it, she said, oh, Grandma, get out of me. Yeah. But let me tell y'all something. I don't have, you know what? Everything that I went through in my childhood, I enjoyed every. I wouldn't change anything from my childhood because the experience that I've had growing up made me who I am today. The lessons that I learned from my mom, from my grandma, because my paternal grandparents, I spent a lot of time over their house getting spoiled and everything. But it's all good. 13 thumbs up. Thank y'all. So what is everybody gonna do today? I have a tablet that I have all my YouTube stuff in. Y'all know I done put that tablet somewhere and can't find it. So what I'm gonna do, I keep I'm just like a gerbil. Isn't a gerbil the one that you put paper in there, he shred paper? I write down stuff on little. I'm gonna have to go and change my glass because these have stretched and they keep sliding off my face. I got to find that thing though, but I keep me some little paper. I'll go to. I keep this sometime, and I'll go to maybe Rose's discount store or somewhere, and I got my little tablet, and I'm making little notes, and I'm doing what I gotta do. Hey, Sandra, how are you? Yeah, but after my husband finished with the crown molding, I came in here and I vacuumed the rug, swept around the corners and stuff, and put my stuff out on the table. Good, Sandra. We've missed you. I put my stuff on the table. Y'all see the old TV back there? That TV done been with us. It was with my daughter. My daughter gave it to us. We had it in the bedroom. And a couple of Christmases ago, my husband got me this big flat screen TV, and we mounted it on the mantle over the fireplace. So this was living in here. So I told him I might get me a fire stick to put in here so I can watch TV in here. But I don't sit in here long enough to watch no TV. So this is a little look around the room. And y'all, my husband loved to thrift as much, maybe not as more than I do, because some days I'll be working on Amazon or something. He'll say, come on, let's ride to a thrift store. And I said, for what? We don't need anything. He said, oh, come on, let's ride. You might, no telling what you might find. So thank you, Sandra. Yeah, I pulled my hair back today. So that's why we end up with that's why we end up with different kind of collections in here. I got to change my curtains from the thinner one from the summer to the one that I use in the fall and winter. So I got to take my chair pads out because they're more with those curtains. And I think I had some more chair pads, but I might not put chair pads. I might have to go and get my computer. Let me see how much more. Okay, I got 64% battery life. That's still good. But letting y'all see a little bit. And that's the fireplace. Let me get my, okay, maybe if I do it like this. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Y'all remember there was a dog called Oopsie Daisy. That's the fireplace. And that little screen, we got it from a thrift store. And it was kind of broken. My husband said, I can fix that. So the price they had on my I think we got it for like $10, something like that. My husband came here, fixed it, shined it up, and there it is. And he redid that gold looking stuff. He redid that. So I got the dining room. I put out my other stuff on the table. Well, I only put a coffee cup and wait a minute, y'all. Okay. So I only put something at the head, spaces on the table. I got to change my mannequin dress. She's still in a summer dress. I got to switch her over to fall and winter. Thank you, B. So on the mantle, I told you I collect mugs, and sometimes I sell some of them on Amazon. These Hardy's mugs, they are vintage, and I sell these on Amazon. I think I get like $25 a piece for them. We have a Rise and Shine, Rise and Shine homemade biscuits. There's no, my mom could say a brack or crack in them. 1984. And the other one up there is, my husband loved to hunt. So that's a set of mugs with deers on them. And then those plates are Norman Rockwell. And I don't know what those decanters are. And then that's what do you call it? A wedding ring clock or anniversary clock? I don't know. My husband got a thing with clocks. He loved clocks. He got this little antique cuckoo clock in the den. And where my desk is right over my desk. And sometimes, you got to, once, if you want it to keep time, you pull it a certain way, set the time, got them little long cards hanging on. And he'll put that on some days. And I was sitting there in that thing going, dong, 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 dong. And it's right over my head. And my husband will get the urge to set it sometimes so keep time. I said, not if I'm in here. Sometimes I want to just take that thing off the wall and just smash it. But I know it might be worth some money, so I ain't throwing money away. So, and I got so many, we go behind my brother, he calls us so we can get stuff, because he know we resell. And man, he worked with down, and if the house is not too bad, he might redo it and sell it. But usually he turned them down and put a whole new structure there. So he tell my brother whatever's in here, because he'll get a trash bin thing. Y'all know the thing I'm talking about. He'll get one of those put out there, and he'll tell my brother, say, whatever's in here, if you want it, keep it or give it away. So he'll call us and we'll go behind him and get stuff. And I have gotten some good stuff. Yes, those plates are Norman Rockwell. I think I got a couple of mugs. This little closet right here, because y'all know older homes don't have a lot of storage. And I don't know why they had this as a closet, but it always had the little shelves in it. So I had wanted, with all my glassware and all my little Pyrex and stuff, I wanted somewhere to keep that, and my china closet is busting at the seam. So I was gonna paint it, but being in that tight place with me having allergies and stuff, I didn't, he didn't want me to do it. So he paid someone to come in here and paint that and made me like a little butler's closet. Now everything that I want, the girl, if I open that closet, you know how they used to say, children when they open the closet, stuff come falling out. Well, this closet about to be like that. Cause I got the stuff that was my son's in there and his comic books and his little portfolio bag that he carried around to show his paintings, his drawings and stuff. And I got all kinds of Pyrex and let me show y'all something I got. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Ooh, I'm making a mess. Oh, it's trash. Wrap around something. Okay. And the wall came tumbling down. Y'all, I was knocking stuff down. Cause my sister, she decorate and she do parties and stuff, and she did my niece's wedding, and she had so much of that flatware that looked real. She put it all in a bag and gave it to me, girl. So I got it in there, and I knocked stuff down. But y'all remember this? The even flow glass bottles. Do y'all look? When I say I collect, girl, I got my little granddaughter that I told y'all I kept from the time she was little till she got a big girl called acid reflux. Well, yeah, I had to get the Dr. Brown for her. I still got Dr. Brown I had for her. It looked like it's brand new. But look, I don't think this ever been used. Yeah, I remember when all my children were breastfed, so they went from the breast to a cup. But y'all remember this. I need to take it out and wash it again. Yes, V. I'm gonna tell you, you'd be surprised. Look at this. My mama could say not a brack or crack in it. Throughout generations, Similac infant formula, a formula for all times. My 20-year-old granddaughter, I told you that went to the Air Force. You know how they used to have that formula, that powder? I got a can that her powder formula came in that I used for a pencil cut. I just took the top, the little that snapped on. I just put it under the bottom and used for a pencil cut. Yes, and I don't know how this thing works. There has got to be a part that I don't know. My husband, I don't know how this thing worked to talk on, but I don't know. He asked me about this thing the other day, and I said it's in that closet. I said it's in that closet with all that other stuff we bought that we ain't got no use for. But you know what? You never know when you're gonna need something. I remember when me and my husband first got married, And my mother-in-law, every time I turn around, there was something that you would need. And she had a area where, like, everybody got a junk drawer. And it would say, you need so-and-so, so she would say, go look so-and-so and so. So now when somebody said, I need so-and-so and so, I'll tell my granddaughter, sometimes they come looking for something. And I said, go look in so-and-so and so. So I have, and look, I'm going to show y'all my china closet busting at the seams. My sister made that for a wedding, so when she finished with the wedding, she gave it to me. But y'all can't have see it. Let me see. See my china closet busting at the seam with all those with all those uh yeah cups. Yeah, I got cups, a cake um a cake holder that's glass, Pyrex. I got a piece of antique hobnail over there. I got some Christmas mugs, 4 Christmas mugs I got from the thrift store for $25 a piece. And I got so many goblets, wine goblets, that when my brother got ready to get rid of a house, and I went in there and there was a lot of glassware. So I want to throw that glassware with y'all. Got my computer on the darn thing wrong. No wonder it would look on one side at y'all. I had it on here wrong. But I got so many goblets, and I thought these were so beautiful. So I got so many of those. I got a couple of, I don't know if it's black or navy blue, but I love glassware, y'all. So this closet right here is full of it. Yes, it does bring back memory, because nowadays people, and I'm not, what I'm gonna say, I'm not saying it to offend anyone. This is my preference. You show people will put a picture of what they cook. Oh, my kitchen was lit. I really cooked up, and they'll show their what they cook, but they show it on a paper plate. Now, y'all, I think it's just because of the time that I was brought up in it, and my husband and I both, we do not care for plastic, even though we do have Tupperware and other plastic. Oh, we got grandchildren coming in and out. I do not like paper plates. When we got our grandson, he had a stack of paper plates in a big thing like this, and the bowls and everything. And I can understand why he had it, y'all. He was in college and working and stuff. And, who wants to come home after working and being in class and wash dishes? He needed to go to sleep so he could get up and go to work. When I showcase a good meal, I want to be on the best, even if it's not on my good, we use Corel. We use Corel. That's my everyday dishes, Corel. And the pattern that I use is what they call it, the lazy daisy or something like that. And that's what I use, but I'm starting to get the butterfly gold. My grandson, he got ready to move something one day and was going to get the plate out his way and knock the plate on the floor. So he has broken too. So I told my husband, I said, we need to get to the thrift store and look for some more of those plates. I said, because that grandson of ours, he don't know his strength. He pick up something thinking it's going to be heavy and it's light. And so my husband said, yeah. So we'll probably be going back to the thrift store looking for some more of those. My husband, not only do we have those hunting mugs, we got glasses in the kitchen with hunting on it. But I love this one, my daughter's, that bowl set, and that chair, that table is on is an antique. And this thing right here for the fireplace came from a thrift store, the set for the fireplace. So girl, I'll be waiting for it to get cold so I could make a fire in the fireplace. I know when I had my little puppy and got a fireplace in the bedroom and four, I'm sure how many fireplaces this house got 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 8 fireplaces in this house, right? So I was in the bedroom watching TV and I told my husband, I said, I want to make a little light. My mama always said, a little light blaze. I want to make a little light blaze in the bedroom. He said, yeah, don't make it too hot because it's not that hot. It's not that cold in here. So, when the wind blow and the trees get these twigs that'll blow off and everything. So I'm out in the yard picking up twigs and stuff like that. Make me a little fire and I take my little puppy and lay down on the bed and watch me some TV. So my fire starting to dwindle down. So I had my grandchildren pick me up some little stuff and put on the back porch. And my husband had cut me up some small wood. So I went back there and put some of that stuff on my girl. I don't think I made a fireplace last season. Girl, I used to tell my daddy, I used to say, I want me a dish, I said, we would say, I don't want to wash no dishes. I want a dishwasher. My daddy said, you got 2 dishwashers. I said, well, he would grab me by my hand. He said, your hand. Makes sense. Like when we, get water from a pump, you had to pump the pump. And I said, I want running water. My dad said, you got running water. I'm looking around, I'm like, where? He said, you run to the pump and get it. That's why, by this house being old, and there was a gentleman that came, a chimney sweep, and cleaned them out. But sometimes we use that little log that help get creosote out the chimney. But I don't make, how you see houses where they make that fire that gives. One night I made a fire and made it so hot in the room, and my husband opened the door, turned the furnace down and everything. So now that's why I say a little light blaze. Let me tell you, one time the fireplace in the living room, me and my husband were gone. Yes, we never used paper plates. But let me tell you, I know one night, my husband loved real country food, neck bones, pig feet, turkey wings, stuff like that. And one night, because my kitchen is all the way at the back of the house. Hello, Lisa. My kitchen's all the way at the back of the house. I'm going to show you what I just showed them a while ago. Similar and an even flow glass bottle, like brand new. I told you we got some of everything here. But I'm gonna have to put all this stuff out. But anyway, so one night with the kitchen being way on the back of the house, you know, I was cooking and everything. I had bought the computer back here to the dining room, and um, I think I had fixed meatloaf, pig feet, potato salad, and my husband loved corn, so I fixed some corn. It might have been black eyed peas. Black eyed peas, baked sweet potato, pig feet, meatloaf, and something else. I made some cornbread. And I still have, y'all remember those Tupperware trays? I still have those Tupperware trays. Now I'll use that before I use paper plate, because that will hold a whole lot of stuff. And I had his peas in a bowl. And I carried his food to him. And let me tell you what. He said, you cooked all this? He said, this is like a Sunday dinner. I had food for days. I think I'm going to make a chicken pot pie because my granddaughter, My grandson don't like chicken pot pie, and I told him, I'm trying to get him to eat more stuff because, well, like he tells me when I said, "Boy, you eating too much." He said, "Grandma, I'm a growing boy." Anybody ever seen that movie where uh Lord Oprah Winfrey played in Stomp was it? It won't Stomping at the Savoy. I can't think of the name of it. I'm gonna ask my daughter one day what's the name of it because the character that Oprah Winfrey played had a son named Basil, and he was eating, and he was just eating and eating, and his mom said, "Slow down, Basil. Oh, Mama got somewhere to go." So I was telling my grandson that the other day. He was eating, and he had just got off work. Poor thing. He started his job, y'all. He started working, and I looked at him. He was eating. He was eating so fierce, and they don't get a lot on their job. I think they get a break because he worked from like 11 to 2 right now. And I knew he was hungry. So, y'all, he walks in, go to the bathroom, wash his hand, and come right through to the kitchen. "Hey, Grandma, is food ready?" He might say, "Is it ready?" And I said, "Give me like 5 minutes." So I had a jar of applesauce sitting on the table. He said, "Well, I'm going to eat some of this applesauce while I wait." That boy sat down and ate a half a jar of applesauce, y'all. But like he said, he a growing boy. And when I got that chili made, y'all, that was how they say hog heaven. That child thought he was in hog heaven. So, but I'm gonna try to get him. And I know one reason why I put for my chicken pot pie get almost done because electric stove. Like I tell my granddaughter, you can turn your food off on electric stove a few minutes before you're ready to to finish up on it because the burner is hot, and the whole time that burner is hot, it's still cooking. So you get a few free minutes of free, cooking. So the last few minutes for my chicken pot pie, I opened a can of garden peas and put in there. And my granddaughter said, "Yes, he got." I'm gonna tell y'all about that too, about the job situation. And I said, "Well," my granddaughter said, "Grandma, why you put garden peas in your chicken pot pie?" I said, "Cause y'all don't like vegetable. This way, you get your vegetable without even knowing you had vegetables. I bet she don't turn it away, and I bet she don't pick them peas out either." But let me tell you this, my and I told my husband, a man when they wait a minute, that's my boo texting me right now, y'all. Let me get back to y'all in a minute. Okay, I had to take time out for my boo. Yeah, my husband, men, if oh, let me get back to my boo. Well, anyway, like I was saying, men are not as tactful as women can be. Oh, okay. So my grandson was working from midnight to like 6 in the morning, and then coming back to his dorm, only getting a couple of hours sleep, and being at his class at college at 8 o'clock. This when we got him home, yeah, when we got him, I knew he was tired. So my husband was like, TJ need to go looking for a job. And I told him, I said, look, I told his mama, my daughter said, Mom, you just spoiled that boy. I said, look, it's a way to do everything. My mom used to always say, it's more than one way to skin a cat. And I didn't understand what she meant until I got grown. Okay. So I told my husband, I said, just pray about it. He's tired. Let him have some time to get his body used to not having to, you know, have that kind of schedule. And y'all know everything is done. And my husband, he's told my grandson, go to this place, go to that place. And we try to tell my husband, you don't go to places anymore to look for jobs. Everything is on the internet. So my grandson was going on what they call Indeed. And I know some of y'all may have seen the commercial on TV from Indeed. And this place here, belts, they sell clothes and their stuff is kind of high. So he told me they had a job fair. So he went to it. So when he came home and I was cooking, my husband come and asked me, said, I thought TJ was going, because they had the job fair from like 12 o'clock to 5. So my husband came around to the kitchen a little after 5 and said, thought he was going to that thing. And I said, he said, he's out there sitting in the car. So my husband was thinking that he didn't go. He just went somewhere and then he's sitting out there in the car, maybe texting or listening to music or something. So when he got, y'all know he gonna come straight to the kitchen. And I'm cooking and, kind of nonchalant like. I said, hey, boo, how did it go? He said, I got hired on the spot. So he got hired on the spot. So he got his little badge. He said he's in the little warehouse area and everything. And right now, I said 4 hours is better than no hours. You know what I'm saying? So once they get their schedule regulated, because Christmas time, everybody gets more hours, I swear. So, yeah, so he found a job. So, I'm just as content as I can be, you know. If things don't go your way, yeah, and I tell him, I said, we have the authority to go to the throne of grace on our own. We don't have to. It's good for somebody else to pray for you, I said, but you can pray for yourself. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: my grandson knows some word. You know, he knows some words. Sometimes the pastor be preaching and he'll be asking a question. He said, TJ, what is so and so and so? And TJ will rattle it right off to him. So, and I told him, I said, you know some words. You want something? You go to God. I said, I'm going to be in prayer for you. I said, you know what they said, for one or two, he'll be in the midst. I said, now, if you believe in God for it, I'm going to be believing God for it with you, and watch it come to pass. Watch it come to fruition. They tell us all we need, faith the size of a mustard seed, And y'all know the mustard seed is not, it ain't big or nothing. He said he was off, so I guess he'll be in here in a minute. And his bedroom is over ours, right? And when he first come home, he hadn't slept in his bed in a long time. Nobody would fall out. Oh yeah. And my husband said, what in the world that boy doing up there? I said, feel like he weigh a ton. So I hollered, I said, TJ, what you doing? He said, my slat fell off my bed. Every time I put it up there and get in the bed, it come off. So my husband told him to kind of, old folks said, kind of snatch it a little bit. So he put it up there a little, instead of putting it straight, he put it kind of like on a diagonal. So my husband the next day went up there and fixed it for him. So this job will help him lose weight. But he'll come home and probably finish off the rest of that chili. And he'll say, when I fix the chili, and he said, Grandma, you gonna eat some? I said, I can't eat it because it has tomatoes in it, right? He said, well, it's good. How you fix it so good and you can't taste it? I said, I just know how much of everything to put in it. And my daughter said, I know you made that chili because TJ loved this, and I do. He loves spaghetti, chili. What else he loves? Sloppy joes. And I'll tell him, I said, baby, I said, if you want sloppy, the last time he fixed sloppy joes, and I said, baby, if you want sloppy joe, you had to fix it for yourself. I was doing something. I might have been working on my curtain. So he made a sloppy joe, made something for him and his little sister. Well, she ain't little no more. She's just as big as he is almost. And Carter, I mean, V, I have lost weight down to 170 pounds. I can't, and I was wondering what, I've been researching, trying to figure out what my latest, because my hand was getting better and I didn't have this much eczema on my face. You never guess what caused my last bad flare up the last week or two. Let me put this back while you guess. Let me put old Bart back, his ass bug out his head. No, it was albacore tuna. I had made, I had told everybody we were going to try to do a little better, So we'll eat a salad one night. I won't cook. We'll eat a salad, boil an egg for the protein, and put egg and cheese and stuff on our salad. Well, I might buy 6 cans of tuna and make a big bowl of tuna salad, and they can eat to their heart content. Yes, albacore. It was the albacore tuna, and I started researching, looking at stuff on YouTube, and I put in if tuna could be. I didn't know tuna was a bottom feeder, but then when I was researching stuff, I saw a video that said the kind of fish you should never eat, or you know, but then they said the albacore tuna, the best tuna to eat, they say, is the yellowfin tuna. But the albacore, it stayed, the tuna stays so far down to the bottom, it gets so full of mercury. So that's what my last outbreak was caused by albacore tuna. Yes, albacore tuna. Last night I cooked croaker. I can't eat croakers. Croakers are bottom feeders. So that's how I lost weight. So we have a digital scale in the room. I got on a scale the other day. One day, I think like 3 days ago, let's say about a week ago, I was 172. Got on the scale yesterday, I was 170. When I put on, because jeans weigh a good amount. So I told him, I said, okay, I'm sorry it's buffering. So when I go, because I have to get a certain age of doctor, and I got me and my husband coming back every 6 months. So I go back to the doctor in October. Girl, I'm gonna put on the lightest clothes I can find. It might be cold, and I might be standing up there in a silk dress. And they said, get on the scale. I put my pocketbook down. I take my shoes off because I be done left my coat out in the waiting room with my husband. And get on the scale. Last time I was there, and The girl told me how much I weigh, and I said, I lost a pound. So I told my doctor, yeah, I went. That's why it's good to do research. And now with Google and YouTube and everything, you can find anything you want on the internet. Yeah, so everybody like, how you lose so much weight? How you lose so much weight? I said, cause I can't eat nothing. It's so much stuff. And girl, when they was telling, research that tilapia on YouTube, girl, I told my husband, I said, we're not gonna bring another tilapia in the house. That's a doo-doo fish. That fish they said it first started off eating chicken doo-doo. Yeah, I've had tuna before, but it wasn't the albacore tuna. I can't have albacore tuna. There's a difference. But they said the safest fish to eat when especially somebody with allergies, sardines. They said because sardines in that little can, they're all packed together with that oil, it would be hard to get a reaction from that. So salmon is a good fish to eat. Um, what was another one? And they said some not so good stuff about mackerel. I forgot what they said about mackerel. But in the black community, a mackerel in a can might be a staple. Cause I know I got canned mackerel in my pantry. But not say it too loud. My husband want mackerel cake because one of my cousins made some pear preserve, and she gave my husband 3 or 4 big jars. At first, she gave him little jars like that. She said, "You got any more preserve?" He said, "No, I done about ate all that up." So she gave him a couple of big jars like that. He working on that. Then somebody from one of the missionaries in my son's church, 'cause I told you my youngest son's a pastor, she made watermelon rind preserve and she made some pear preserve, and she gave him a box full of all of that. And she gave him some pickle, but she had made, pickle. And so I made biscuit, fix something where I make biscuit and he can eat preserved till all the biscuits are gone. So I got to tell my grandson, I don't know what he's doing. He probably went to McDonald's or somewhere. He'll probably come here with a big bag. So now my grandson be like, "Grandma, I'm sorry you can't eat this tuna you made, but when I made the chili," he said, "I'm sorry you can't eat this chili you make for us." He said, "Some people wouldn't make stuff they can't eat." I said, "No, y'all got to eat." I said, "Don't matter if I can't eat it. It's not y'all fault that I can't eat it. I'll find something else. I might make a salad." And y'all know my husband get me that market bologna where they cut it off the roll. And I would fry me a piece of bologna and make me a bologna sandwich. I make me a banana sandwich. And the other day I made a big, you can get those big Tupperware, Rubbermaid pitcher. I made a big pitcher of iced tea. My grandson, I carried my husband a glass with his dinner. My daughter and grandson was in the kitchen. I come back in there, all the tea was gone. For my grandchildren get in the kitchen, like Sunday, I told my husband, I said, "If you want some more of that chili, you better go back in the kitchen because they're the only two in the kitchen." So he said, "Well, and needs me to go around there, it's all gone." But when he went back around there, still was a considerable amount left, so he got some more. So I heard the alarm said back door open. I think my husband going to Walmart. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. Oh, Pepsi. I can't drink this.
I know why you've been breaking out too, Cora.
I'm on live. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. What you got there? You got some junk food? I'm a junk food junkie. Ooh, crap jack. Oh, give me a banana. I don't want no grape. You come out here with grape soda. You know I don't drink no grape soda. I don't know if I can drink grape. I think, wow. Yeah. Did you get something to eat? You want what? I need some of that pie dough I make. I'll get TJ to take off. TJ, I'm gonna get you to take Bree to the store later on. She get here to get some. To get some. How you take this off? You know he loves grapes. TJ, take this off, and then when you just bring me a banana. I can't eat this either, Hank. That's white chocolate. Or steel chocolate. Hey.
That's right. That's the only thing I can get in the store. Yeah.
I was looking at it to see.
It's the best refrigerator.
Oh, see? Look. Caramel, peanut, and almond. They say a lot of times, they say it's something about the peanut. The peanut is considered a legume. So I don't think it's
A lagoon?
a legume, yeah. Okay, y'all. I'm back. Got my Cracker Jack. Got some turkey jerky. I don't know if I can drink a grape soda. Y'all, I read labels. I had to be very, very careful. Hey, Boo.
Yes.
Tell your grandpa he forgot, and I forgot paper towels. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Say hi to the gang.
Hello.
You hear that? Peep your head around here. He said, no. This is my boo, y'all. Come here, boo, y'all. This is my boo. Wait, boo. You wearing that thing on your... Could about see you just see your hand. Well, wait. He eating grapes now, y'all. He's in hog heaven. He's always loved grapes. My husband loved grapes. So for lunch, I'm going to have a banana. Put that soda in the refrigerator. I don't think I can drink that grape soda. I might try it later on, but I'm going to have Cracker Jack, a box of my Cracker Jack, turkey jerky, tender cut turkey jerky, cracked black pepper. I got to look, it's gluten free. I got to look and see what's in this. I can't see this. Even with glasses on, I can't. I think I can eat. Yeah, I think I can eat this. Cracked black pepper, tender cuts, turkey jerky is redefining the original turkey jerky flavor. And some more stuff that I know when my husband used to hunt a lot, we made jerky from deer when he would bring deer back. You don't like deer, do you, boo? Yes, you have. If you ate in my house, you ate deer. Talking about he never had. If he ate in my house when he was little, oh yeah, he ate deer. Cause I would cook that deer and you couldn't tell if it was beef or what. And then we would grind some of it up and make sausage. He would chops. You know how you would have pork chops and he would have it like chops and fix it in like a roast and put it in my crock pot and roast it and then throw some carrots and stuff around it, girl. You would eat yourself into a tizzy. I heard the door go off again. Is your grand VD? These are the next curtains I'm putting up. I got to find my tie backs. I don't know what I did with the tie back. You enjoying your grapes, boo? You done ate them all? Oh, okay. Yeah, these are the next curtains I'm putting up. they have a little balance made to them, already to them. So I'm gonna keep the sheer that I got up. I'm gonna keep that there. I got to find the tiebacks. So see, it got the little valance and fringe right here. Cause the room, as you see, is that green, and my husband put some white trim. So that's the curtain I'm gonna put up. Did you go to the store?
No. Can I use the card?
Yeah, but I'm gonna need for you to bring me what I need for you to bring me. What did you want?
I just
Something
want
to snack on.
yeah, I want a bag of chips and then an icy from Speaker.
Okay, go ahead. But when Bree come, oh wait a minute, when Bree come home from school, I need for you to take her to the store, cause I think I'm gonna make chicken pot pie tonight.
Give me spaghetti.
No, V, can we have spaghetti? Did you just hear that? Can we have spaghetti? We just had what the other day?
Chili?
Chili. We cannot have spaghetti today. Y'all, if
Sloppy
you
Joe's?
no, if you're gonna learn how to eat all the other, you're gonna learn how to eat chicken pot pie food. And you're too big to come sit on grandma's knee.
I wish it was raining outside. I go out there and dance.
You'll go dance he want to go dance in the rain.
So you can see it on the side.
Oh Lord. David Ruffin, I wish it would rain. He said, wish it would rain. So he can go dance in the rain. So I see that he's saying, what did that do with you being sad?
I don't know, people dance in the rain when they say it.
Oh. I want you to come show your face and say hi so they can see how handsome you are. We trying to be all bashful and stuff. Are you really bashful? What are you gonna do?
Go to the store with the chips and the drink.
Do you know how much chips cost at Speedway?
I'm not going to Speedway. I'm going to get the drink from Speedway. The big thing of slushy for 90 cents.
You're gonna use the card for 90 cents.
So easy.
It's some nabs in the pantry. A pack of nabs. Oh, I got a pack of nabs the other day, V. They were Lance and they had some kind of cheese stuff in it. They were good. Where did everybody go? I don't see anyone coming up but V. I know Lisa said she was you can't get an iced tea from there, can you?
From what?
The store you talking about going to.
I guess so.
I'm talking about like in the thing, like you get that. Go ahead. I'll
You
get
get a
you.
lemonade or
I can't have lemons, remember?
what? You can get a Fanta. You can get they got.
I can't have orange.
Root beer.
I don't think that.
They got red slushies, blue slushies.
Well, just go and get what you're going to get, and I'll tell you what I need for you to take Bree to the store to get. Because I'm going to thaw out that chicken, make some chicken pot pie. You're going to have to learn to eat chicken pot pie. I'm going to turn the camera.
I'm gonna go.
He's like, I'm going to go. Yeah, girl. I think my face is a whole lot better. Saturday, I noticed I got up and I had told my husband, I showed him my face because I could feel, when I woke up that my face felt strange. So I went in the bathroom, washed my face and everything, looked in the mirror. And when I told my husband, I said, look at my face was all whipped up and all puffy. It still swells on this side. And the area where the eczema's on right here had got real dark. And Sunday when I woke up, it was still all whipped up. I told my husband, I said, I'm not going to church, so I stay home. But I'm going to tell the devil, you try it again, I'm just going to take these whips. I'm just going to go. So I'm just going to go to church with my whips and go to the prayer line and just ask my pastor to pray for me, to anoint me and pray. But I had to go to church without makeup a little bit, if what I need to do, I need some probiotic yogurt. Probiotic. That's how you pronounce it. Well, anyway, I need some of that, because they said a lot of times when you got eczema, especially when it's real bad, you need to start cleaning out from your gut first to get those toxins and impurities out of your system. And I need to get some of that. So I've been drinking a lot more water, trying to eat more fruit. Yeah. So that's it, you know. I guess the chat has fizzled down to just you and I. The jacks. So every time I said something, a song, come up. It said 4 in here. You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. Get it. I'll be there to protect you with an unselfish love that will respect you. Let me stop before I get copyrighted. You know what? How terrible is it that they won't even let you sing these people's songs? I mean, if you can't sing like I can't sing, don't have the rhythm, but you got the words engraved in your mind or wherever, it's terrible. It ain't like I put it on my stereo, put it on stereo, on stereo, on stereo. It ain't like I put it on stereo and be jamming back, be getting my groove on. No. Now it says 5 in here, okay? Who's left? And I was looking at Alex Express the other day, and he was talking about the changes. I think the main one is gonna affect, I guess. Oh. Oh, okay, I didn't know sauerkraut. Yeah, well, I had to get some. Put sauerkraut on my hot dog. Yeah, I get probiotic Walmart, because I was at my supermarket yesterday, and not yesterday, or whatever day it was, I was there. I think it was Sunday evening because I needed something else to go with my chili. And they didn't have, the store I went to, I was at Piggly Wiggly, I think. They didn't have a real good selection of it, but I know Walmart does, so I'm gonna, when I send my grandson and my granddaughter to, yeah, I'm gonna send, when I send it to the store, I tell my granddaughter to get me some. Cause I used to eat it before, but my daughter, she worked and she up and downstairs, but she lost a lot of weight. So like I said, the week she gave me all her clothes. Last week she gave me 2 or 3 pair of pants. And one pair was a 13, 14. I said, I can't get no 13, 14. She gave me, she washed yesterday, she came home. She said, hi, Mom, here's another pair of pants with a pair of jeans, size 13, 14. I got them right on. I couldn't believe it. And I had an outfit, or I had a pair of pants that I used to love. They were not sling real low on your hip, but they came a little further down past your belly button. And they were size 14. I got to the place I couldn't wear them. When I was over there looking for a record, I saw them. I said, let me take these pants back over there to the house. I tried those things on, girl, they fit. I haven't worn those pants in 2, 3 years. I thought I had donated them along with some other stuff. So the women of the church is going on an outing Saturday, so I'll probably wear those. Unless I wear a pair of these jeans my daughter gave me. So, yeah, but these she gave me last night, And I said, I can't wear no 13, 14 jeans. You know, when you start putting on a pair of pants, if you put your one leg in, that's how I go. Because you know they say you can do around your neck. Yes, sauerkraut and wieners are good. Yeah, mustard and onion, you right about that. When I went to Dollar Tree the other day, they had hot dog bun that were by the butter bread people. And usually when we fix hot dogs, my husband don't like them on bun because he says too much bread. But that was a good brand. I think I made a video off that Dollar Tree haul, but it hasn't been put up yet. My husband actually ate his hot dogs on those buns, and they were nice and soft. I said, if I told my husband, I said, coming from the Dollar Tree, I was thinking they were gonna be a little stale or old. Girl, they were so fresh, soft, and spongy. I hate I didn't get a bunch and put in my freezer. That's the truth. And I hate I get some of their bread put in my freezer too. And I know when I go back there again, they're not gonna have any. I got to read these labels. Y'all look how small the Cracker Jack box are. Because every time I read a label, like I love the zero bar. What kind was it? It was, let me see. Girl, y'all, it ain't but one hot dog bun left in here. Let me see if I can spread it out so you can see the brand. I'm here to go to Dollar Tree and see Nature's Own. Nature's Own, eight hot dog butter buns. Cause you know they make the butter sliced bread, and that's the kind my daughter always get when you go to a regular supermarket. It's like $3 a loaf, and I told my daughter I ain't paying no $3 for a loaf of bread. I'm sorry, you know. And they had some of that bread, but my daughter had bought some bread. I hate I didn't get some of that bread and just put in the freezer, y'all. I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, Nature's Own. It's so soft. They were so good. And the hot dog was the Bar S bun link hot dog from they'll come from Dollar Tree too. But I think the next time I have those hot dogs, I'm gonna fix them on I'm gonna grill them on my George Foreman. That's what I'm gonna do. And you know when you put like hot dogs, something on George Foreman, and they cook till they just split. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some of the. I had my hands out the plastic glove for a few minutes, and my hand still feels rather soft. Cause you know with eczema, the skin get real dry. That's why I keep drinking water. Lord, girl, that Nature's Own butter bread in the supermarket around here is about $3 a loaf. And my daughter, that's the kind of bread she like. But I go to Dollar Tree and I get whatever bread Dollar Tree got. But she won't. And because she went to the store the other day and got bread, and I said, you could have got the bread you paid $3 a loaf. You could have had plenty of bread up in the freezer. Yeah, I'm gonna change. I got to change the dress on a mannequin. She got on a summer dress, so I'm gonna find. I got to find something to put on her. I got to change the curtains. I changed the lamps in my bedroom, so I got to change the curtain. I need to cut my nails, y'all. Usually I keep a nail clipping stuff around me, but I'm gonna when we get to the 2 hour mark, I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna eat my banana and Cracker Jacks. I don't. My husband got him some of that trail mix. Y'all, that stuff is so good with nuts and M&M and all that kind of stuff. Yes, good. I might like this turkey jerky though. And he had bought a zero bar, for me. But I told him, when I read it, I used to eat the zero bar, but I'm gonna eat a piece of that zero bar and see if I get cause they said you shouldn't be allergic to peanuts. Cause they said peanuts are a legume. I'm had to revisit what I was looking at. But my dermatologist told me if I eat something, don't get a reaction in an hour, I should be okay. I see why they said now when you got that dead skin that's hanging on, not to pull it off. I pull a little piece on my finger right here, put some of my concoction on it. This stuff melts. You know how fast coconut oil melt? This melt fast too. And it is so creamy. I told my husband I was gonna let somebody use some of it to have eczema. My sister has she has 3 grandsons, but 2 of them are younger, and one of them have eczema. So I told him, I said, I'm gonna get my sister to put some on one of her little grandbaby that has eczema. And my husband said, don't give them none because if something happened to their skin, they're gonna say it's because what you give. I said, it's only oil and shea butter. And I was researching that if you have a nut allergy, should you be allergic to shea butter? And my research says no. If it's a tree, if it's a nut that grows on a tree, that's what the allergy is usually to. But I research, y'all. I will research till I can't research no more. My sister, she told me, she said, you should have been a nutritionist or a dietitian or something like that, because I've seen times when my sister, her little grandson might have something wrong with him, to call him up and he said, he got so and so and so. What can I do for so and so and so? And I'll tell her, do this, don't do this, and do that. And a day or so later, she said, when the baby was sick and you told me to do da 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 da, and I did it. She said, girl, I tell you. That's why when my daughter's 2 children, they're the only one of my grandchildren that I really, that stay, that close to me all the time. And cause her son, like I said, he always had asthma. And, so he was a little limited in some things. So we just stuck it out till they got of age, to do stuff. I don't know if I showed you this, but the last time we went to a thrift store and I picked up, I don't know what's this in it. It's nice. So my grandson loved devil eggs too, y'all. So when I fix my devil egg, it will be put in this. I don't know what it said. Carolina China Company, South Mills, Virginia. And we picked this up from a place, and I asked the lady, I said, how much is this egg plate? She said, oh, just give me $1. So I gave her $1. Yeah, because, oh, thank you. Because um, my daughter, when she and her children was over, by themselves, and she was saying, Mama need you come to the house while I go to work because, one of the other children get sick. And when they're sick like that, I didn't like to bring them out. So I would go over there and stay till she got off work. Now she got off work, I would come home. Or sometimes, like when they were little, they would stay here the whole week, then they went home on the weekend. That's why the rooms upstairs were always said, this is Bree room, this TJ room. Then when the other grandchildren come, this Bree room, this TJ room. So now I just said boys room, girls room. But I'm gonna switch the rooms around because it's more granddaughters than it is grandsons. And in my grandson room, he has a king size bed. I told my husband I might just keep it like that. And in his room, move the king size bed over. So when my other little grandson come, I want to put a twin bed up there because I got some twin size vintage linen that I want to use. And if I put a twin size bed up there, I can use it. But yeah, we accumulate all kinds of stuff. My husband got this from somewhere. Salt and pepper shaker. This jar got something, and it got little, I guess that's a chicken. Yeah. But this, it's made like a mason jar. It does say Mason on it. Mason patent, November 30th, 1858. But when I get these old salt shakers like this, I don't use them because it's just more for show. And when you use stuff like this, you got to keep washing them. And I don't want to keep people handling them because you end up with it broken, and it'll take you from now to doomsday to find another one. I made coffee yesterday evening, and what me and my husband call hearty talk coffee. I'm gonna show you. This is this is the Correa pattern that I use for every day, but I don't usually use these because I have 3 different kind of cups that I can interchange and use on this. But let me tilt this down a little bit. This is my hearty tall, darling. What is that? When in doubt, pinky out. So yesterday, thank you. Yesterday, I was sitting at the computer because I carried the computer back to the den after I got the dining room fixed up. Because when I'm sitting here to the dining room with the computer, it's junk everywhere. So I made some coffee. So I told my husband, I'm going to make some coffee. So I came right here and I got first 1 cup and I looked at it. I said, which one would I rather use? Then I got the other cup down. I tried. This is the 3rd cup. I got 3 cups that could go with this, right? So I made my coffee on the Keurig. You got a setting for the small cup, then the next and the larger. So I made this and I told my husband, I said, here I come, darling, with my hearty tart coffee. He laughed. Because sometimes me and him, we were sitting around, I said, dear, would you like a spot of tea? He said, how? He said, by golly, I think I will. So I was saying, this is my heart. We got to saying, this is our hearty toss. I was telling my granddaughter, she wanted to make tea. She said, Grandma, can I make tea in your little cup? She's 17. She must think this is like a tea set you get in a child's play. I said, on an ordinary day, no. But since I'm in here and I've used it, yes, because y'all good for breaking stuff around here. So while I was cooking and frying the fish, she made her some hearty tart tea. So I told her, I said, I had hearty tart coffee. And she said, what is hearty tart? I said, it's hearty tart, darling. I said, when you upstanding and you old folks could say high polluted, got your nose up in the air for rain, you drown. But of course, yes. And we would do that. So I would tell my husband, I said, we could have hot tart coffee, dear. He said, sure. So I would get a cup and we would have hot tart coffee. And my granddaughter said, Grandma, you can think of some of the dirtiest stuff. I said, honey, you got to spend time a day doing something. I ain't smoking crack. I never drink, never smoke any kind of cigarette. Yes, V. So when you get your coffee and you got your salsa, he said, well, why don't you just get your mug? I said, a mug of coffee. When you got I said, if they have coffee, the hearty tart people, they don't have cup and table. They have cup, salsa, then table. And I said, your pinky has to be out. When in doubt, pinky out. So I sit and I sip my little hearty tart coffee and I put it down. And I made another t-shirt for Maxine Waters. So I worked on a t-shirt for Maxine Waters. They still sent V. I told you, my husband looking for me a dog, right? So we signed into this place that finds rescue dogs. I think it's Rescue USA. And you put in the kind of dog, because you go to the site, and if you click dog, they got all the breeds of dogs in alphabetical order, and there's a picture of that breed. So I listed a few breeds. But let me tell you something. What they've been showing me, the rehoming fee, $250. I told my husband, I ain't getting nobody no $250 for a pound puppy. I said, that's why they got a whole lot of dogs ain't got no home. People will adopt the dog, but you tell them to pay $250, $300, all like that. So then they sent me one for a cockapoo yesterday. The rehoming fee was $50, but I was doggone. V, I hate to say this, but that dog, they take the most unflattering pictures of these dogs. When I graduated from high school, I was 17. So my mom said, well, I'm going to take you up there with my sister to New York and you can get you a job. So, okay, I goes to New York. So after I trained at First National Citibank Training Center, you get a job at 111 Wall Street. So I was on the 26th floor, and I was a typesetter. I sat and typed all day, right? Well, when it was coffee break time, like 9:30, I think it was, 9:30, 10 o'clock, here come the wagon. And I was saying, they had a little carton of milk. I said, I just have milk and I get I always love corn muffin. And everybody, they teased me because I wasn't drinking coffee, V. So then we used to go over to Chock full of nuts and I would get tea with cream and a corn muffin. They still tease me. So when me and my husband got married, his mom, we lived with his mom, we first got married, she said, daughter-in-law, have a cup of coffee with me. I said, I never had coffee. I don't know how it tastes. She said, you never had coffee. So I got liberated then, 1972, having coffee with my mother-in-law So then she got me addicted to coffee, you know. Then we would get up in the morning, have our coffee together and stuff. But yeah, I love my hearty tall coffee. I'm gonna have hearty tall coffee on camera one day. How would y'all like that? V, I was had thought about one day doing a live and telling, just introducing myself to people, giving a lowdown of from my humble beginnings until my humble now. So I had thought about that. Yes, I had thought about that. You think that's what your yes indeed is for? Because sometimes I don't keep up, y'all. My mouth is going. What they say, we got diarrhea of the mouth. Sometimes my mouth get going while my eyes can't keep up. I think I better put some cream on my eyes. Cause see, my eyes ain't blurry no more. Cause all that cream. My skin don't look too bad, do it, V? Hello, glamour. I'm a glamour too. Let me put some of this cream on my. I use this stuff, V. My daughter came down. She came downstairs and she got some. Cause my thank you. My my daughter came down and got some, and the batch before this batch, she carried a whole container up there. Then when I asked her, I said, "Where's my concoction?" She said, "Oh, you had to make some milk. I used that." Well, I'm glad to be a grandma. My oldest grandchild is 22 years old. She is a social worker by trade. She just graduated from college year before last. Graduated from A&T magna cum laude with a degree in social work. So in a few months, she should have her master degree in social work, V. I can tell you that, did I? What the children can say, here I is, here I am in the flesh. Y'all know, y'all know I operated child care for some 25 odd years. And y'all know what? I see some of my babies now, and I am so amazed. You know, when a mom could tell you to their child grown up, and they could tell you, you know, they'll come. I had one of my moms, she put on Facebook, and she was telling everybody that how I made a difference in her child's life. Y'all, that make you feel good when people let you know they appreciate you. And now he is, I think, like 22, 23 years old, working. He drive trucks. He work on his own little car. Something wrong with his car. He fix it himself. He goes hunting. I got to tell him to bring me some deer. Oh, you a new nana. Well, congrats. My youngest grandchild lives in my. I have three grandchildren that lives in Germany. The oldest in Germany, I think, is 16, 17. Yeah, he'll be 17 in November. And my youngest grandchild is a granddaughter. She's 4, and we call her Katie. But yeah, when you can, and she put on Facebook. She said, "Let me tell y'all." She said, "Miss Kareem hadn't been for Miss Kareem keeping my son for me, so I could work, because his grandma was dropping him off. Cause a lot of these jobs, these women had to go in real early. Like my daughter leaves home 4 o'clock in the morning, and my hat's off, and I give a hand to the moms out here and the dad who's doing it, and not half stepping. Cause somebody made a song years ago, "Ain't no half stepping," and And this mom, she put on, I'm friends with her and her son. I'm friend on Facebook with some of the parents and some of the children. But she put on Facebook how I made a difference in her child's life, that how she, know she didn't have to worry about her child when she went to work, and we're all going on. If y'all watch Trey King, all the stuff these folks are doing in daycares to children. One lady hung one lady beat a child to death. One girl beat a little child that was like 18 months old because the child wouldn't stop crying. Come on there, y'all. If you can't stand the grease, get out the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. But she would say, how that she didn't worry about if I was gonna, what her child gonna be doing during the course of a day, because I made our schedule. And if these parents want to see the schedule, I will show it to them if they want a copy. And a lot of time I insist on them taking a copy, because if they want to pick little Johnny up, I don't want you coming in here when they're taking naps and then all the children wake up. No, you pick him up before nap, or you pick him up after nap, so it won't disrupt the children's day. And he would always say, he would go hunting with his grandpa, and his grandpa's in heaven now, and he goes hunting with. He take his little brother hunting. So, cause I ask him on Facebook sometimes, and I'll ask him, you still being safe when you hunt? He said, yes, ma'am, I am. Cause I remember how my grandpa used to carry me hunting, how he used to insist that you do this and you that and you be safe. And I would cook, and he would always say, Aunt Kareem, you're a cooking jack. And I just smile, and he could eat. You see some little children that could eat. He could eat. Yes, he would say, Aunt Kareem, you're a cooking jack. And they would want us to do like home style, meals where the children, if they could serve themselves. So I had a little measuring cup, a little measuring pitcher where if they wanted more milk, they could serve themselves more meat, more milk. If they wanted more of, the vegetables and fruit cocktail, peaches, whatever it was we had, if they wanted more of it, we would teach them how to serve themselves, how to take turns, and they knew if they, like I had different, it was more like a preschool, because I had um, different sections like they had in the school. I had the kitchen area. I had the area where they could play in sand. And yes, y'all, I had sand in there on the hardwood floor, let me tell y'all. But they didn't make a whole lot of mess. But when we did the water stuff, that was done outside. Because you don't put wood and water staying around, don't mix. I had an area where I had a little area, the book area, and I had like a little bean bag back there where they could, and I had a bookshelf with different little books. And during the course of a few months, I would change out the books. And there was one book, I think by Eric Carr. Those kids knew that book. I think they knew that book from front cover to back. And another one, if you give Lord, I don't forget, but it's Eric Carr. I can't remember what the book was, y'all. Those children love that book. But during the time when they had their nap, I played classical music. My daughter would come in, Mom, what you playing for those children? Because, my kids were in high school and they walk. We live close enough where they can walk to school. And I would put on Beethoven, Chopin, uh, what's some more? Oh, I can't think of. Um, mm. But my favorite was Chopin. I love Chopin and Beethoven. Uh, Handel, and it was a whole bunch of them. We played the classical music, and you played it soft, and I made sure if anybody had to come, you're not coming at a time where you would wake these babies up. Because there was a time I had babies. I had a little young man, I got him, he was 5 days old. Because his grandma had to take him because her daughter, was abusing drugs. So when she had the baby, they took him. And the grandmama like, I have to go to work. Where am I going to leave a child? Well, her sister was a child care provider, but her sister was full, and her sister told about me. And I told her, I said, 5 days old. She said, please help me out. I have nowhere else to turn. And I took that 5-day-old baby, y'all, and he was the best baby. He hardly ever cried. He was sweet. And now, I still call him all my babies. And now, he'll be 19 in September. And he was the sweetest child. Y'all, let me catch up. Yes. Yes. You got an infant 10 months old? And who's a classical pianist? What's the guy named that was married to Mia Farrow, y'all? Andre Previn. I got one of his albums back there. I played that classical music, y'all. And then we had music. There was one little song like when we had our circle time in the morning, and the song was say, it was a, I am me, I'm so and so and so, and then the children doing their little, whatever it tell you to do, hold your arms up, do this, do that, and then we will have a time, like we will have a morning snack, right? And I will fix the morning snack, let them sit down and have their snack, cause we do you have an activity. Like if they had an activity where they were doing something strenuous, the next thing would be something that wasn't as strenuous, So that's how I did my schedule. And we had lunch, I think from 11 to 12, 12 to 1, from 11 to 1. Because some of the children, and sometimes it was just 12 to 1. It all depends on, who was here for that day. Because if I don't want a child going home and he haven't had anything to eat. That's not me. You can ask anybody. My sister used to come here. She said, do you ever do anything besides feed those children? She said, do you ever do anything besides cook and feed folks? Oh, okay. That's right. They need structure. And with the way the world is now, our president can use some structure too. Yeah. So now I would play those CDs in the car, uh, and someone was on tape, and there was one Sally Swing and Snake. She loved to shimmy and shake. She loved to rock and roll, and she loved that music right down to her toes. I think that's the way it went. Yeah. And I would play some of the, and like if my daughter or somebody around with me, they'd be like, Mama, what you listening to? So you listen to it at the house with the children. Do we have to listen to it in the car? Well, V, if I'm not playing that, if I'm not playing, what am I about to say? If I'm not playing Fred Hammond or Rance Allen, y'all know I'm gonna pop Marvin Gaye in there. Yes, a curriculum, yeah. And see, we have something around here in called Smart Start. And like when you need certain resources, you can go there. Then they will have grants that if you went to certain training, you got this or you got that. That's how I got my yard fenced in. Smart Start. You was in, if you came to a certain amount of training, or you did this, you did that, they fenced in the yard. There was a gentleman that made sandboxes for all the daycares, He made the cubby where the children hung their clothes. Cause when I stopped doing daycare, my son, that's the pastor, he had young children. He came and got it, and each child knew which cubby was theirs. And I had the little bin at the top, one of the little plastic bins that you can get from Dollar Tree. And if they had mittens or a hat or something, they would put it in that little bin, and they know when it was time to take a nap. They got their mat out, and the mat had, I got crib sheets from the thrift store and used on the mats. And they'll put the mat down. Everybody, all the children had to bring their own towel to use for covering, and when they had to take it home on Friday, wash it, bring it back. I'll bring another one back. Okay, thank you for stopping by. And thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. But I enjoyed it. And there was some parents that, you know, and everybody don't parent the same way. I mean, we use discipline in this house, and my mom and dad and grandparents disciplined us, and it didn't kill us. Like my none is in jail. Thank you, Father. I do praise you. So, they need that structure. They need to know there is a consequence to everything we do. Because when you do something, it don't not only affect you, it affect the ones that are around you. Like when the mom there's a mother I had here that she used to send her underage child to pick. The mom had 5 children, 4 of them was here for daycare. So the oldest child was too old to come to child care. Well, when you get something and you put it on your mailbox for the mailman to pick up, how about she would take mail off the mailbox, open it, read it. If it didn't have money or something in it where she could steal, she threw the paper down on the floor. So I told her mama one day, I said, well, you know what? I could report her to the post office. And I said she would be in big trouble. I said, because when you mess with the mail, that's federal, And I said, plus she is too young to come pick up your kids. If those kids, she pick up those kids and they be walking along the road and one of them get hit by a car, get hurt, I'm responsible, because there should only be, let out, dismissed with someone of age that can show me some ID. So you had to deal with all kinds when you, dealing with the parents. That's how I know these teachers going through some stuff. The way some of these children, you look at some of the stuff some of these people put on Facebook. I kept telling my husband something was wrong with these glasses I was wearing. And yesterday, because when I take them off like this. And I always put them in my shirt like this. Well, when I took them off, something fell and I heard it hit the floor and I thought it was a screw, but a little piece came out the side right there. You can't see it. Yeah, you can see it right there. So I said, mini reading glass I got from Dollar Tree, because I think I had 2 pair of this. I love that tortoise. Yeah, but we need to. Oh, girl. I had a parent. I told her, I said, if you come in and you're under influence, and because at that time the police department was right across the street. And then right in the same building, you go around the corner, was the fire department. So I told them, I said, all I have to do is, because I went down now when I would call their regular phone number. And I would tell them, I would ask them, I said, what should I do if I have a parent come in? Because I called the police while the parent was standing here. I said, what would I do if I have a parent come to pick up a child? I told them where I work. All of them know me. I had carried the kids over there for field day to the fire truck. They put them up in the fire truck. They let them, ring the little thing, won't, or whatever sound it make. That's where if you have told them, so rest assured, if you have a parent come in under the influence, call us, we'll take care of it. And I'll put them on speaker. I said, what do you say? And she said, so she had somebody else in the car with her. And I told him, I said, I'm not releasing these children to you. If you got another adult with you, and this mom wasn't driving because she never could drive. I guess whoever she carpooled with to go to work, they would stop and get the kids. So she had somebody else, and that person was not drinking. And I made sure that, and I told her, I said, if you don't sign for these kids, I'm just gonna take them over. I told the parent, I said, if you don't come pick up your child on time, and I had a late fee. It was $5 for every 15 minutes, y'all. And I kept a record of it. I said, but then after like maybe an hour, so I said, if you don't come pick up your child and you late over an hour, I will be dropping little Johnny off at the police department across the street. You had to let these parents know that you meant business, Oh yeah, if they had a day off, like if social services were paying for their child care, and you know how some jobs might not work every day, like if they were doing maintenance to a certain area, the parents might not have to go to work, and I would tell the parent, and she was like, I'm not working today. I said, well, if you're not working, then if they find out you're not working, they're not gonna pay me for this day. And I had a parent, she was getting her child care paid for, but her husband was at home sitting on his butt doing nothing. And they don't know. I find out this stuff. And I would tell them, I said, if they find out that your husband is at home not working, you wouldn't get no child care. Because she had 4 little girls, right? The oldest one, then there was a set of twins, and then the younger one. She said, well, am I supposed to leave them home with him? I said, he the daddy. I mean, what's wrong with it when the women think the men ain't supposed to help out around the house? I ain't supposed to help with the children. I said, if you working and he's not, they're not gonna pay me for your child care. So then I wasn't the one that reported her, but I guess she had some enemy somewhere, and social service called me, and they was call me by my name, and they said, they said we're not gonna take the money from you this month, but if he is not working next month and she bring her children to daycare, we will not be paying you. I said, how did you find out? She said, well, we're not gonna let, they're not gonna tell you who told them. She said, evidently, Mr. and Mrs. has pissed off somebody. Well, she didn't say it that way, but that's what she meant. She said, evidently, Mr. and Mrs. had pissed off somebody and they just dropped it. I'm just paraphrasing, y'all. They just dropped, in slang, you drop a dime on somebody, that means you were telling them. Somebody went to so-called social services.
Here's more great.
Somebody went to social service and told all their business. So I told the mom, I said, well, they said, since the month is almost over, they're going to go ahead and let you do this month. But if he's not working, next, what kind are they? What kind of grapes are they?
Yeah. Midnight Beauties.
Midnight Beauties come from Walmart. You taste that?
Yeah, let me taste one too. I'm going to taste these grapes. They say are Midnight Beauties. Thank you. They big. I don't mind eating grapes, but I do not. I don't like the skin of the grapes. I'm sorry, y'all. I like to look my food over, especially. Let me eat this grape. I'm gonna get a small because y'all know when I eat, my granddaughter said, Grandma, why you got the announce? When I eat, I'll take my partials out. My granddaughter said, Grandma, why you got to announce it? And some people love to freeze grapes. They say grapes are good if you freeze them. I don't care too much for grapes, but I'm gonna pop this one in, y'all. Here it goes. I said my grapes while putting the thing in my mouth. Yeah, good. They're really sweet. My husband called my boo. I asked him if he wanted more grapes. He said, yeah. But if they have been in the refrigerator, did he leave some more over there? Nope. See, the skin on the grape is what get me. My brother-in-law over in the next county over, he has a big grapevine. They have them scuppernong grapes on them. One end is a kind of greenish color, scuppernong grape, and the other end is the purple one. And you can go there sometime, it'd be so many grapes on the ground. Cause my husband had, made the thing for the grapevine to be on, cause it had fell down. It got so heavy with grapes it fell down. So my husband made a thing for the grapes to be on. But my sister-in-law, she would have her a box of salt, and she would put salt in her hand. And she would bite that grape so it could be, a little open area. And she would dab that grape in that salt and then eat it. I have eaten them like that too, but I can't stand that hurl, y'all. And it got a seed. I could get past the hurl if it wasn't for the seed. Then you got to get the seed. That's too much work, y'all. That's why then good thing I can't eat oranges, cause you got to peel them bad boys. Oh, I'm here to try that, V. Put frozen grapes in ginger ale. I'm going to try that. Maybe when we have Thanksgiving dinner, I'll get that. Yeah, I think that's the only, if I drink a soda from now, I think that's going to be the only kind I'm going to drink ginger ale. V, I got to turn my Pepsi loose, girl. I got to cut them loose. And ain't no way in the world I'm popping these Cracker Jacks open and eating Cracker Jacks on camera. No way, no how. Ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? These boxes, I remember when I was a child, these Cracker Jack boxes were big. But I guess when you're a child, everything, looks big. But I love the little caramel part of the popcorn that's got a whole lot of brown caramel on it. Then I love that peanut. Oops, peanuts. Hold up, y'all. Oh, okay. It says contain peanut and soy ingredients. Allergy information. This product is made in a facility that also makes products containing nuts. V. Dick Van Dyke. Y'all know I always reference TV, right? So that lets you know I watched a lot of sitcom. On the Dick Van Dyke show, his brother Jerry, I can't have raspberries. I'm allergic to raspberry. His brother Jerry come in town, and he was gonna be his brother Jerry Van Dyke, and he played Jerry on Dick Van Dyke, but his last name, wasn't Dick Van Dyke. I forgot what his last name on the show was. But he came to town, he had his little guitar, And Dick Van Dyke and Laura had a dinner party. And they wanted him to come to, I guess, introduce him to some of his friends. Well, when he would play, he couldn't really play. But when he went to sleep, he was kind of like sleepwalking. And he would come out playing his guitar. And he always said, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to play, what I'm going to play. If you haven't watched that episode, B, please watch it. It is so funny. And they was like Laura and Dick Van Dyke, the Petries, and they was like they were trying to figure out what happened, and then kind of like on the end before it was time for him to go back to whatever town he lived in, they realized what was going on. He could only perform and play if he was sleepwalking, but if he was of himself, he could not do it. And I guess there's people like that now. That was funny, V. I told my husband I was sometime sitting back there. Lisa mentioned about Pearlie, Ben Barry and Melba Moore. She said it is on YouTube. I love Pearlie, my Pearlie, my and the main part I loved on Pearlie when Melba Moore told them her name. What she said, Lutie Bell Gussie Mae Jenkins. Oh, I love that's my favorite part of Pearlie. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna have to find it. And I did remember going through YouTube search and find it. And so I know, because Lisa had told me the whole thing is on YouTube. So I'm gonna have to find it, find it, find it. V, I'm gonna have to make me a little song because Boss Lady Lexi got a song. Lisa, don't Lisa have a song? I think the Lisa Michelle show, from Lisa Michelle show, I think she got a song. And oh, I know what song Lisa got. Comment, Commit, and Stick. And Boss Lady Lexi got her It's Your Girl, Boss Lady Lexi. So I have quite a few nephews. But I have one nephew who's a pastor. He can play piano and a guitar. He's self-taught. And I told him to make me a song for my channel. So we'll probably see him for his birthday. So I'm going to ask him, because he asked me, did I want it fast or slow? I told him kind of put it in between. So, I make a little song. But I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to show. I got a little jar down here. Let me show you, B. I want to figure out what I can put in this little jar. There's a place my sister told us about a few times over. Every first Saturday, they have this sale where you can fill up a bag for $5. And as I was filling up a bag, my husband just let me fill up bag the way I wanted to. Girl, I went crazy. And they do have stuff out where you can put, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I guess this is 1.5 liters. Battery getting low. Hold on a minute. Let me go get my card. Battery getting low. Battery getting low. Battery getting low. I'm gonna try. Yeah, they said, yeah, that's why they say you shouldn't have an allergy to it. Let me plug my computer in, y'all. I hope it'll reach. I hope it'll reach. I hope it'll reach to you, my love. know what I want to show. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you, V. I'm gonna wash it out. But here's what I want to show you. Oh, it's ready. Merry Christmas, baby, and White Christmas. Girl, these sell on Amazon. I had this one and the Drifter singing White Christmas. You know they use the Drifter's White Christmas in Home Alone. And I don't have any more of those White Christmas. They was like 20 some dollars a piece. So I got to see if this one's still good. And this is the crystals. Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. And this side is the Ronettes. I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. So I got to start, getting more Christmas stuff in my Amazon store. I need to go to Rose's discount store and take my phone and scan some toys because I could get a doll at Rose's discount store for a certain amount of money. And then I look on Amazon and it's on Amazon for $25, $30. I know one year there's a doll. There is a couple of dolls. One of them say the Lord's Prayer. There's one that sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and then there's another one that sings something else. And then they come with different colored dresses. When you put them on Amazon, whatever that picture is to that item, it got to be exact. I can't put a doll up there that says she singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and it shows a blue dress and my dog on a yellow dress. Because they said they do that because people would say they're not getting exactly what they pay for. And they wouldn't be because, hey, a blue dress ain't the same thing as a yellow dress, which it wouldn't make no difference to me. But some people are like that. Yeah, this is what they call it on Amazon. They call it fourth quarter. Yeah, this is the best selling time because Christmas. So I need to go to Rose's discount store. That's why I keep a little thing like this. But a lot of these stores you can't scan in these stores. They got something in there, the way the store is made up where it blocks the signal. So you can't scan. But in Rose's department store, I used to, yeah, I got to make some Halloween t-shirt. I used to scan in Rose's department store, and I was scanning those dolls, and I said, this doll selling on Amazon for so and so and so. So a lot of times they wouldn't have 2 or 3 on the shelf. So I would get all of them and send them into my Amazon store, and they start flying off the shelf, right? Well, and there's a YouTuber named Lindy Glenn. She sells a lot of health and beauty aids, and different. But when you send stuff in, there are different stuff that I watch her video, and she be showing you stuff that she get at closeout. She buy closeout stuff, and she sell it on eBay. And she said, watch for the cause she was showing different supplements and stuff that people take that the only place they know they can get it from is on somewhere like eBay, right? So she said, watch the the expiration date. Like it's turning cold now, you'll be able to send stuff in that got chocolate in it or something like that. Cause it be cold and it you don't worry about it melting. But she said you could go to Dollar Tree. She said there are some things that Dollar Tree carry that she had got from Dollar Tree and sold it on eBay. I sold it in her Amazon store. I have gotten, there is a deodorant, y'all. Dry idea? Yes. Dollar Tree had them only one time. And they was on Amazon for 10 for, I think it was like 30 something dollars, 10 or 12. And when I went to the Dollar Tree that day, that's all they had was enough for me to make one shipment. And when you send it into Amazon like that, you got to put on the thing that this is a set, not to separate, right? Because you will put it in like a baggie and close it and put one of those things up there saying about, the warning label about what, this is not a toy. Do not let children play with this or something like that. And she said, but there are some things that the Dollar Tree carried that she has sold, but I cannot scan in my Dollar Tree. I do not know why. And a lot of people said their Dollar Tree is like that. They got something that blocks the signal. But if somebody buys something from me, I don't care if they sell it or because once they buy it, it's theirs. I had looked on one of the, you got different yard sale for different areas. And I had looked on one of them yard sale and found some little white, some polar bears. And they had batteries in them and they was like for lulling a child to sleep and stuff like that. It had those little sounds in it. I bought them brand new in the box from a lady. She showed them to me, $5 a piece. I sent them in to Amazon. Well, Amazon, after I had sent them in and everything, after they was there for a little bit, Amazon sent me an email saying that I would have to get permission from the manufacturer to sell that product, or either I would have to show an invoice where I bought them like wholesale or whatever. So I said, well, and if you got something on Amazon, you can go through a process, for them to send it back to you. How about they was in my store for $75 a piece? Yeah, they'll do that. Amazon would do that on a lot of stuff, y'all. How about when I got ready, they was in my store for $75 a piece. Okay, since I couldn't get that, the only other thing was for them to ship them back to me. How about in a few days, I'm using that how about, in a few days, I get another email from them saying that it was lost. And I had them in my store for $75, y'all. I think they gave me they gave me less than the $5 I paid for them. And I got in touch with customer service and I showed them and they were like, how they send you a little paragraph showing what they said on something or whatever. And I said, that was highway robbery. But you live and learn. So now I've taught my husband to scan because a lot of times we're going to a thrift store, if he's scanning records, I might could be scanning books, or I can be looking on eBay to see if a certain cup would sell. Because I was watching a lady's video the other day and she was showing about some mugs she was buying at thrift store selling on eBay. But they're giving away all their secrets. And I will learn they say if somebody do something, they're succeeding, you do the same thing. I'm gonna take this curtain. I'm gonna take this curtain and run it through the dryer a little bit, freshen it up. I gotta look for those tabacs, y'all. Around here, go take that chicken out the freezer. Lord, it's almost 4:00. Hold on. Kitchen had to go to the store get my. Look at this from one of my, I told you collect mugs. Look at that. This is milk glass. I need to put this on eBay because I could probably get about $25 for this on eBay. I got one that says Maxwell House Coffee, and I got one something else. But look at this. Isn't this the cutest little thing? I had a bigger one, but my husband broke it. Where the other one I had was kind of shaped like this, but a more like pot belly. Then I had one of the taller ones. I sold that on eBay, Etsy. But I'm gonna put some more stuff on Etsy. Right now, I have some T-shirts on Etsy, but Etsy, started out being more people were selling more handmade stuff. So I probably put some of these cups and stuff, mugs and that coffee pot and stuff on Etsy. But the way they're talking about, yeah, that. Yeah, I have one that says Maxwell House. And I have different Fire King cups and I got 30 some Starbucks. I got Starbucks. I'm gonna have to start putting my Starbucks Christmas mugs on eBay. So that's why I had to have time for YouTube. I need to make a schedule. That's why some Tuesdays and Thursdays I don't get because I need to use those days a lot of time to work on eBay or because at first I used to stay up late working on those. Oh, okay. My daughter, she looked on the thing next to the coffee maker, and I got this little carousel thing where I put my curry pods in. She said, Mama, this all the coffee pods you got left. I said, yeah. She said, I just bought you a box of 24. I said, but it's 30 days in a month. I said, you buy 24? I said, then I still got 6 days where I either got to make a pod or go somewhere else and buy. So I went to Dollar General the other week and bought some. So now I got one of those left. I had two, but she looked at it last night. She was going, Friday come, I'll buy you another. When I get buy you another box of those 25. But I told my husband, a box of 25, I told my husband, there's a thing where you can put your own coffee and make your own pod. I got good at that. So I think that's just what I'm going to do. Hold up. I think I did a video on those. Let me put this stuff back and I'll see if I can get some of them out. Let me turn this light out. Let me move some of this so I have room to put it. Lord, the grape's gonna run away. Sally the swinging snake. She liked to shimmy and shake. She loved to rock and roll. And she heard that music in her soul. Okay. This is not all because I got 30 something. Look at this. Look at that. This says at one point I could cold beverage. Some of that I can't read. But this thing is heavy and it comes with the straw. I got another one that's not quite as heavy. And this is I had a blue clear Starbucks but I sold it, I think, on Amazon for $25. I gotta look, see, I had to look these up on Amazon. But Amazon would not let me sell Starbucks. They were doing like they did about that thing. They were saying you got to get permission from the manufacturer. But I'll keep checking. They might. Hot chocolate. Isn't this some beautiful, y'all? Let me see. This hot chocolate one is 2010. I need my magnifying glass, y'all, because even with my reading glasses, isn't that pretty? This one is 2017. That was not that old, so this is a Christmas. I don't think some I have older than others. This is 2014. Look at this one. Las Vegas. This is big. 25 cents. This is called the City Scenes. This one ain't that old either. 2003. Okay, let's see. I got some of the regular ones. Here's a Christmas one. Now I found the name of this. This said 209 Silver Gold Snowflake Mug. This is big too. So that's Christmas. This is the one with the weighted bottom. I first thought I used to use that one all the time. I got a bunch of these carry out cups, hot and cold cups. This is a big one. This is a Christmas. This one is 2014. Let me put these back so can I find. I think I got some of the Emirates. Okay. I got this one. I got this one. This is Lima, Peru. City Mug Collector Series. I got this one with the mermaid. I got some of the smaller one with the mermaid. Look at this one, y'all. Look how big this one is. $2008. Okay, this one. This one is the Emirates You I forgot how you pronounce it. Aries and birthdays. And I got this. Isn't it pretty? And look, I didn't know it was Starbucks, but look right there. So they're making a lot of their mugs. Now you can see, I can see the writing on this real good. I don't see the year, 2014. Now let me put this back and come out with some more. This is one of my favorites. Isn't that pretty? And that's the other side. Then I got this one. I got one that says Las Vegas, but in the other room. This one said Detroit. I'm gonna look these up on eBay. I need to start putting them on eBay because now it's getting Christmas. People gonna start buying stuff like this. Which one you talking about? The black and white one? Which one you talking about you want to buy? Wait a minute. Let me try to put some of these back and I'll see which one it is. I would have to see how much it would cost to ship to. Where if you got to go to Texas, shipping gonna be high to Texas. So which one you talking about? Figure out. Give me a day or two to figure out about how much it would weigh with the packing. Let me put some of this back. And the tall, this one, or this one, the tall one. I tell you what, let me look where I got this tall. The black one, I got you. Okay, black and white. So you can see Starbucks right there. And we almost passed by because if you're just looking at it, you wouldn't think this was Starbucks. Is this the one? Okay, okay. This is, I thought it would say how many ounces it is. Give me a day or two. Let me see what box I got. And I will pack it and I will pack it so I can get, because that's the only way to get the true shipping is to, because when I pack something, I really pack it. The only thing I tell people, like if you buying something that's breakable, take your time opening it, because if you open it and go to rip the tape off and it fly across the room, that ain't my fault, that's yours. So give me a day or two to do that. And yeah, let me see. Yeah, I hold that one out. Let me put this back. 'Cause I got another one to show you. I don't think it's not Starbucks, but I think I got some other one around in the room. But they all kind of on the same order. And I need to start putting these on eBay. But I'm gonna start searching them up, see how much they're going for. Okay, V. I know how to get a hold of it, but I want to show you another one. Look at this. These are not Starbucks, but they're some of my collection. Look. No Jesus, no peace. No Jesus, no peace. And that's a dub down there. I thought it was Maxwell House Master Blend. Land Lakes. So I know these are really vintage. Cause my closet here that I made into like a butler's closet. Oh, okay. As you can see, I had another one. I think it's in the den. Cause I had another one similar to that, but I think I saw this on Amazon one time go for $39. So I'm gonna have to look that up. So it'll be on eBay. Okay, let me make room. I found them, but let me put these other ones back. So I had oops, my husband better not hear me cleaning those together. He will have a fit. I wanna be loved by you, nobody else but you. I love. Okay, I have a Halloween. I need to keep this out, put this on eBay. I got a Halloween. What is that? Boo. But look, I love this. Isn't that beautiful? And this is aluminum. The straw is aluminum, y'all. That's the bottom. And that little dent there, that's from the factory. I guess it's when they printed that, they got that dent. This is, Lord knows, I can't see that. It's like looking at hieroglyphics. And this is the other one I told you I had with straw. And look at this big bruiser. This is heavy. I bet you this mug right by itself weighed 2 pounds. Then when you would pack it, I had a mug. Thank you. I had a mug, y'all. I think it was, I'm thinking it was Norman Rockwell. It might not have been it. It had, I don't forgot now, but a girl was in the army. And she remembered that cut from somewhere out of her childhood. She wanted to a family. What they call it when I was gonna do that with some handbags too because I do because it's so much and we can really use the money now. Christmas coming up and having used the money to do this molding and stuff and girl, we paying our property taxes. They put us on a system where we pay so much a month and then we had to pay house insurance this month. So that yeah, what do you call a pop-up sale? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a YouTube video, and I'm not gonna try to sell them all at one time because I get confused. What I need to do is find out about how much each one weigh, because something like this is kind of light, but not light. That's light, but not light. And I got another. Wait, there's another one. V, hold on. Now this one got to be washed. Look. And you close, so you open it like that. Oops, I opened it too much. And you close it. And if you want to get into the whole cup. So that's what I'm gonna do, a pop-up sale. I seen you served to a lady called Grandma Josie, Granny Josie, that's her name. She do a lot of jewelry, and she do jewelry pop-up sale, and she do jewelry jars where she sells so much jewelry in a jar. And that's how she make a little extra money. So I got a lot of stuff around here. Oh yeah, I need to do one on linen. I got vintage linen. I got all kinds of mugs, because I was looking at Texas Girl. That's the one that was showing the mugs on YouTube. I don't know why it took me that long to figure it, but I don't know why I kept this one sitting on the sink. I think my husband had used it one time, but it's just a lot of stuff. Like I got so much different kind of mugs and stuff. You know, I got all grades of Pyrex and stuff. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Look at this. I got so much. Okay, I got so much. I got so many kinds of collectibles around here. And I told my husband, I said, if we could find a place where we could set up a store, we could make some money. Because, we know where to get stuff. Thank you. Look at here. I found another Starbucks, y'all. Y'all never believed it. another, and it flips open. For it wasn't them pieces. Yeah, look at this. I love these camel suit, and I got a set of these. These were sold at McDonald's. I got a set of these. I'm not one who rises to the occasion. I told you I got some collectible. Thank you.
Still mad.
Yeah, I'm showing some dishes. Oh, no, what? Oh, them cups are on the mantle in there. Look at this. Remember when Javalia used to sell that coffee? Remember that? When you could buy, if you, they were sending so much coffee a month pot. Remember that? Now, what was the last one, V, that you said, oh yeah, that's definitely the one? The camel suit mug? Okay. Look at this one. V. Speaking of Norman Rockwell, I knew I had something with Norman Rockwell on it.
Them just on it.
And this was Pepsi. Yeah. It says Snow Sculpture in 1952. Norman Rockwell Winter Scenes 4 of 4 Arby's Collector Series. Art from the Archives of Brown and Bigelow, 1979. Oh, okay, the silver cup like this that I got out last. Okay. Oh, I got one I didn't show you, girl. Let me put my phone up. I know I dropped something on it. Isn't this pretty? I love this. This is big. This is big. Well, let me start. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me put some of this back and I'll get right back. Now, look. Look, now I got to know which area in this thing that it come from. I thought I had a Norman Rockwell mug, but I must don't. Let me see what I got over here. I told you when we get stuff, we get stuff. Let me tell you. Yeah. But I got different little serving pieces. Let me show you this this Fire King one. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's called Atomic. I think it's Fire King Atomic or something like that. This is Anchor Hawking Fire King. I got some Sunbeam or somebody mixing bowls that were from back in the day. I got just different little. And let me tell you, this stuff has not hurt. I mean, I love Pyrex, and I only use these like on Christmas. Excuse me. I only use these like for Christmas and Thanksgiving because I don't like to get this stuff out. And when I get it out, I'm the one. So after, when I have the whole family here for like Christmas, Thanksgiving, I wash the dishes. My daughter said, Grandma, let them girls wash dishes. I said, oh no, because we don't be using paper plates. I use and they're big plates. You know, now the plates they're making are not as large, but the plates I got that we use for like Christmas and Thanksgiving, they are the bigger plates. And I told her, I said, no. I said, when I get to a point where if I leave some dishes, then they can come. But my dishes like this, I wash myself, because I don't want to run the risk of the girls picking them. So my grandchildren love, they'll come, oh, Grandma, we love you kissing all over me. I'm like, because y'all didn't have to wash no dish. Yeah, so I put all this back, but I think I don't put the place where this one was. I think I put that. Give me a few minutes to put this back because I don't want to be clinging them together. And breaking them. So let me. Look at this, V. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know what that says under there, but oh, a Milka bar is in here. A Milka bar. German. I tell you, my daughter-in-law, my son live in Germany, and she sends me German. Oh, this is the best chocolate. I'm gonna have to hide this from them and slip and eat it. Look at the words on all in Germany. Oh, this is the best chocolate, y'all. It's called a Milka bar. No, I'm gonna give this to my husband. Oh, this is the best. Oh, that's the best. Oh, it's the best chocolate, y'all. It is the best. And my son and my daughter-in-law, like Christmas time or whatever, they'll send a box. They would send a box, and it would be full of different kind of chocolates and different kinds of lollipops and all like that. And there was in bags, and I put them in there, but I took some out and put them in some of the serving dishes so they can easily be got to. Girl, I gotta see where can I hide that. Let me see. It's in German, I forget. I don't know not one word up here, y'all. It's in German. Let me see what they are. Everything is in German. Everything is in German. And look, it's done been summertime. The hot day. This candy has not melted, y'all. My son had said one time he was going to send me some so I could sell it like on Amazon. Oh, y'all, that candy is so good. It is so good. I set something down on my phone. It just ringing. I mean, not ringing, but humming. But we find stuff like this. And I had some Pyrex when I had a yard sale. I was selling it for $2 a piece because I'm running out of room. I told my husband, I said, we just going to have to sell it. But it was little Pyrex. It wasn't the big one. I got to make room so I can get some more. Golly, the swinging snake. I like that bowl. Okay. No, that's what I was trying to do. This is the one I was trying. This is the one I was trying to show you. The Fire King Blue Jean Cup. Isn't that pretty? Well, let me tell y'all, this little thing, I guess back in the day, people weren't as greedy as what I am today. Girl, I know it's not any in there because I had been through this closet when I was taking the stuff out to put on the dining room table. But my china closet has one of those garage roll top thing. I better look over there. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to put some of this stuff back, B. Cause my husband will come in here and say, "Why you got all that stuff out?" Yeah, I got a good collection, y'all. Well, Mr. Hot Chocolate, you were too slow. Somebody done got in your place. He said, "Let us see if this cup goes." Okay, you go there. You go there. Somebody got in your place on the side. I told Mr. Hot Chocolate, I said, "I'm sorry, somebody done got in your plate." I think this is the last of it. Then we're gonna put that chicken on. Okay, you go there. You go there, you go there, and you go there. Still trying to find out where you go. Let's see. So, baby, baby, baby. Baby, 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 baby. No. No, 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 no. Where you going? What bread?
The library.
Oh, that's right. There's two. But look, I think I'm gonna make chicken salad. You want chicken salad? Not baked chicken? Yeah. What you make? I might make
McDonald's.
some. I might make some chicken. What minute is that? What's the mayonnaise? Let's go here. I think that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. V, V, I knew I had now that was my grandson. That was my boo. I knew I had a Norman Rockwell mug. Saturday Evening Post. You know he did all those painting for Saturday Evening Post magazine. Norman Rockwell, one of America's favorite artists of the 20th century, brought to life an American spirit in the covers of Saturday Evening Post from 1916 to 1963. Then it reads on, but that's a lot to read. Manufactured by Best Brands Home Products under license from Curtis Publishing Company. I tell you, I got so many mugs, y'all. Whenever I see a cute mug, I don't care if it's a no-name mug. You know, make me no different. I love it. And I don't let anyone use it because I say it's just for show. I need to take all my mugs down and wash them, but not today. Let me put Dunkin' Donuts back. Bring that bowl back. Where are you taking that? Huh? Okay. Please. V, I told you how much my boo. I told you how much my boo loved my chili, right? He told one of his friends when they talked to him the other day, last night sometime, they asked him what he was doing. He said, I'm eating. They said, what you eating? Chili. He said, where you get chili? I said, my grandma made and it is good too. Guess what? He taking what's left to his friend. I think his friend haven't got off work yet. So he's taking, I told him, I said, well, I want my bowl back. So I guess good, turn out fair play when he don't have no money and he, wants something to eat. His friend works somewhere. His friend will bring him something to eat so he can carry it home. So I told him, I think I'm gonna make some chicken salad. So I probably had to. My granddaughter should go to the library on Tuesday and they work on robotics. So let me put the rest of this stuff away, but I got to go give this to Superman because I think I'm just telling him. And look, it's got white chocolate in it and the dark chocolate. Look at the name. Happy cow. That's the only word I know what it is. I need to take a picture of it. and tell my daughter-in-law, some. It was one kind that came in some little balls like that. Look, you remember that Eve's Roche little candy that's in a little ball like? They sent something here like that, and the outside was like a white chocolate. You would slap your mama to eat a piece of that candy. Hi, Nick. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I'm going to have to give this Mick a bar. I think I'm going to put it up because he had already ate. He and my grandson together probably ate about 3 pounds of grape. Neither one of them had eaten a banana. I think he bought a banana just so I had something to eat because he know a lot of this stuff around here I can't eat. But y'all, if somebody ever want to give you some German chocolate, take it. There's no other chocolate that I've eaten that tastes this good. Nick, I hope you're having a good day so far. I was showing V and Liza some of the stuff I collect around here. Oh, that's good. That's good. I gotta get ready and I think I'm gonna make some chicken salad. My grandson said, eat. I said, what you gonna eat? Oh, my granddaughter have pizza. They at the library, they give them pizza or something on Tuesday night. So all I gotta do is fix something for me and my husband. So I think I will make some chicken salad and take the rest of the chicken and put it up and save it for, I still might make some chicken pie. I might make some chicken pie. I'm gonna let you see one of these Norman Rockwells up close, B. Close your eyes now. Close your eyes. Keep them closed. Close them tight now. See, which one will I show you? Let's see. Norman Rockwell. The American Family Series by Norman Rockwell. This is a subscription now. So you bought these plates, I guess, by subscription. Probably off Reader's Digest. Remember they used to do a lot of stuff like that? They must be going to the prom or something. And he bought her a little corsage. I ain't trying to stop your heart, girl. There was a song that had some words in it. Said, don't play with my heart. I want to show you but one, but since I done gone this far, I might as well. Bam! I love this one. I guess I think this is the one going to the prom, going to some dance. But I love this one. And it's not a crack in this. It was, the light. The light bouncing off the mirror. But look, is that just same thing on it? Oh, isn't that beautiful? And I'm gonna keep them right here on the mantle, okay? Where if I got a computer sitting this way, you can see it. Thank you. Okay. Yep, I ain't trying to stop the heart, girl. I ain't trying to. We got some of those eggs, like the Fabergé egg. Let's see. Lord, this one, isn't it pretty? This one got a nickel in it. Don't tell me I ain't got no money. Yeah, I had a cousin, he was said, God rest his soul, he always said, I got money, manners, and chalk. Streetcar fare and I ain't got to walk. But I got another egg round in the other room. Well, I don't want to dig nothing else out. I had some big pieces. I had my husband take them over there. So yeah, I got to put SpongeBob back. But I love my little. Aw, thank you, V. Yeah, Norman Rockwell got some. And you know what? You do not see those Saturday Evening Post magazine. Was that a magazine or a newspaper? I can't remember. I think it was a magazine. You do not see. I bet you if you find one of those magazines, it will probably be worth some money. Like kind of Life magazine that had JFK or somebody in it, it would be worth some money. I guess, yeah, I guess 2 chicken legs be enough to make a little chicken salad for me and my husband. At least it'd be something I can eat. And everybody talking about how you lose weight. I lose because I can't eat nothing. But I'm sure gonna he broke me off a piece of that zero. I said I can't eat that zero, got nuts in it. Well, anyway, I guess I'll sign off and put that chicken in the pot. I need to throw these curtains in the dryer, get them perked up. I don't think my husband in the mood now. But look, I'm gonna turn you around. I'm gonna take that. Look at the china closet. It's a little lamp up there. I don't know if you can see it. Oops. It's a lamp on the china closet. Let me see. Yeah. It's a horse and a little lamp. Oh, my husband loved that. The lamp is like on a tree. Let me see. Oops. I don't know if you can see it. It's too close. Can you see it now? My husband loved that lamp. And it's on a little base. It's a cowboy. He stopped, I guess, to water and feed his horse. And the lamp, the area on the lamp is like a tree. And it looked like it had the branches off of it. My husband loved that lamp, y'all. He loves that lamp. Okay. Yeah, he loved that lamp. And I told him, I said, we got so much stuff around this house. I said, I'm gonna have to start selling some of it. He said, don't you sell my so and so and so? How that lamp ended up. I said, that don't belong in the dining room. That's where I'm gonna put it. He said, well, I really don't care. But I've seen people have lamps in the kitchen, in the bathroom. I went and took all the dishes out my china closet a couple weeks ago, washed all those dishes and put them, excuse me, and put them back. So now I ain't messing with all those in there. That's just too much. But well, I'm glad you like my collection. We collect some of everything around here, girl. I guess I'm gonna get ready and sign off. Thanks everybody for a thumbs up. And girl, I got to find that tablet. You know what? That tablet got my YouTube stuff in it. It's somewhere I done stuck it. It might be in the car. Because sometimes I take it with me. It might be in the car. All right, now thank everybody for coming in. I hope everybody enjoyed us. A little better than 3 hours. CC Uncut said, keep up with your time, girl. I'm keeping up with my time. All right, V. Whenever you want to see it, let me know and I'll bring it up close and personal for you, okay? But I'm gonna do that to that cup. Okay. Love you too. Well, I'm a. So can I put together some chicken salad, and I think we got some lettuce and stuff in there. And wait a minute, let me make sure that's not Norman Rockwell right there. Hold up, V. I already got your heart. No, I don't think that's Norman Rockwell. No, I don't think that's Norman Rockwell. At least I don't see his name on it, and I don't like touching that stuff. I am clumsy, y'all. I will break it. That's why when I was getting those dishes out, they kept rattling. I knowing if he heard them dishes rattling, he'd be in here. My mom could say 90 going south. Y'all heard all them slang and stuff. I told you, my mom said, y'all use them on folks. Okay. All right now. Until next time. Bye bye. Love you.